What's up, everybody? I know, we're late. A little case of the Mondays going on. What's up, Kat?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Yo, good to see everybody. And yeah, much, you know, against my better judgment, I added the Madulate emote, so yeah, enjoy that. And yo, Vampire coming in with the early request. Yo, love it. Hysteria Muse. Let's see if I can do a better job with that Muse song than I did with
so good.
Knights of Sidonia during our piano cover stream. Dude, that one was rough. I need to go back and play around with that at my own time. But yeah, what's up? We got Lori, we got Value, we got Brochacha, we got Vampire. Hello, hello.
I seem to be having an issue with my chat for some reason. It keeps saying connecting. It's not really showing me anything.
I guess maybe close and reopen the app. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
Don't have that much time lately. Oh man. Well, thanks for hanging out here right now. Hopefully I have a little bit of time. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes before I probably get to that. Learning that piano cover. Hope that's okay. I should know that song. It shouldn't take me that long.
I'm all Greg.
Right, you should know
Pleased
that
to
one.
meet you.
Yeah, I really should. Nope.
And hey,
I know that song though, which got cut off early. What the heck, man? Oh god, and there's our lovable cat Danny. That screeched that one time. Yo, the law. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that 2 months in a row. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Yo, good to see everybody. Oh, it is nighttime. Time for a nap.
Well, thankfully, we've got mob spawning off now.
Very true. It's much more relaxing this way. Although Kat and I really have not been in this world at all since, God, last Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So the deal was, I was feeling terrible, like both Thursday and Friday. I don't know what was going on with me. It was like I had all the fatigue from being sick without like the sinus stuff of being sick. I don't know, but sorry we missed last Thursday, guys. I really hated that. I think that was the first stream in our new time that we missed, so I hated doing that. But we're back in action. I did spend all that time playing Expedition 33. For anybody who has not heard of that game, oh my goodness, it's like the... If I did not have my Final Fantasy VII nostalgia goggles, I would probably say that's probably like one of the best like RPGs I've played in many years so far. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm like 30 hours in, something like that. All my free time went into that. Enjoy stream. Got to go to my last 2 classes, study for exams starting Wednesday. Yo, Omega, thanks for being here.
Oh,
always good to see you. Yeah, yeah, best of luck.
The end of classes.
Yeah, for real. But dude, I have been obsessed with that game. Has anybody else here been playing Expedition 33? If not, like, it's not even a full priced game. It's $50. It is well worth the price. Also on Game Pass.
Yeah, I was about to say, you've been playing it on Game Pass.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just resubbed to Game Pass. They're like, hey, here's 2 weeks for $1. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll play this game for $1, sure. Dude, it is incredible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, anybody who's like an RPG fan in general, highly recommend going and check that out. It's from a not very well-known studio, but it's got some like top quality story, like environmental stuff, gameplay, heavily stylized. It's kind of like Persona, but like a better story in my opinion.
Yeah, the artwork in that looks amazing.
Oh dude, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Surviving 2025 edition. I'm not familiar with that. Anyway, I might even pull up a trailer for the game a little bit later, because I feel like there are like a lot of regulars in our chat who would enjoy this game specifically. I kind of wanted to do it on stream, but I don't know. I'm kind of glad that I've been playing it off stream. Maybe Cat will want to do it on stream sometime, but
maybe first I want to make it through Oblivion.
Yeah, Cat's excited about Oblivion. We played Oblivion during one of our nightly streams, by the way, chat. Like, was it Wednesday? I think it was. Yeah, it was last Wednesday evening. Had a lot of fun with that one. They did dude, whoever Bethesda hired to do all that stuff, like, did an incredible job. So, they call it a remaster, but it's really a remake. So, quite good. Yo, Nova, what's up? What's happening?
Hey, yo.
How you doing? Any auctions today? No, I guess I didn't get into the world at all, unfortunately. Maybe I'll do a house a little bit later this week, but for now, Uriange is the prime owner of pristine real estate. Yes. Kat, what are you doing? What are you up to over here?
Well, I am finishing up with this. Maybe I did end up going with the wrong thing. Oh, no. Okay. So last week I was trying to get this, what do you call this thing? The drilling rig made. And I made it and I set it up over here somewhere. And then Combine, who was like, oh, no. That like doesn't have anything in it. You need to go find something else.
Yeah, Chad, don't put it in like the 2-liter square. That's not good.
And he was like, because I was like, oh, well, I guess that's okay. Like, it looks like the biggest one out of all these that are right here, you know, like 8 liters, all that. He's like, no, you need to find something with like 200 or more like liters in it. And I was like, oh, so I was trying to like figure out this stuff. Again, first time trying to mess with this stuff. I didn't know.
Hey, Nova, here you go, by the way. Type in Fluid Craft for AE2. You should find it. Open Wireless Universal Terminal. There you go. But no, you're good now. And yeah, and it's a good thing that you found, because I think the natural gas is going to be much better for what you're using it for, which is ethylene at the moment.
Yeah.
Now, I was telling her, like, eventually you might want to use, like, just, I don't know, regular oil, raw oil, or something like that. Because you'll want a bunch of different byproducts, but...
Yeah, we've got raw oil just above us, like, in this next quadrant up here.
It's actually a really good raw oil find. Yeah.
But when I was looking at the natural gas earlier, I was like, oh, well, this will break down just how I want it. So I'm just going to do that. Other than that, that's like all I remember leaving off on last week.
Yeah.
I don't know what I left off doing.
So, chat, I was working on bees, and I think, I put it in the title. I think we're going to try to get explosive bee today. I've got my whole pinned list of different bees to get. We're going to dive into the nether bees and try to get all this done. See how far we can get.
I was going to try and work on the Ender Iome stuff today.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, if you happen to feel like making an implosion compressor at some point.
Yeah, if you're getting that explosion bee,
I know, because I'm working on that. Yeah. So maybe we'll like meet in the middle at some point.
Yeah. No, because I mean, that's like the best way to use that implosion compressor. The implosion compressor.
Value says, Vin giving the same opinion Bellular just gave in the video I just watched. Dude, I love Bellular. I haven't watched his videos lately, though. What, are we talking about Oblivion, or are we talking about, Expedition 33?
Oh.
But yeah, we had a really good experience with Oblivion. I think we had one crash, which, you know, but for Bethesda, that's pretty good. So, it was surprisingly polished. Oblivion, okay, yeah. Dude, I was, totally shocked, man. Now, granted, I think I had the bar pretty low in my head, but still. What's up, Kat? Oh. Is Kat away? Is Kat muted? Not sure. But anyway, chat. I am going to go over to the nether. Oh, actually, I think I have a waypoint for this already. Or like a home point. Nether? Home nether? Yeah. We got into the, oh god, who was it? I think it was Azuna, who gave us the great tip about the eye bulbs and being able to break through the bedrock.
Oh, that was great.
There's so many different ways to do this, but this was just like by far the easiest and just, I don't know, hassle-free kind of way to do it. You basically place the eye bulb like 1 block below the bedrock and it just immediately breaks the bedrock, which is kind of crazy. Just made the Twist Volcanus really good, which we had access to it earlier. When do you get access to it? Is it all the way in like UHV? UEV? I see a bedrock plant. You know, what's up, Uriage?
Hey, Uriage.
Bedrock plant? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Anyway, chat, we got our alveoli up here. We got our golden electron tubes. We should have everything we need. We do have our apiarist gear that is embedded in our dark armor. So we should be able to take the first steps here. I've got to figure out which step that is, because it's been a little while since I've looked at this stuff. Probably the Sinister Bee, right? And cultivated and modest. Or cultivated tropical, or cultivated and bitter. Okay. Go see what we have back at base.
So,
But yeah, this is gonna be my life for the next 4 hours, basically, chat. I might do some stuff, different stuff, on and off. But anyway, what's up, Kat?
I'm gonna share a funny story with you guys real fast.
Okay.
You guys might be entertained. You know, you were trying to ask me a question a minute ago, and I didn't respond.
Yes.
Because I had muted the mic so I could check something real fast.
Uh-huh.
You know, we've got this like popcorn kind of ceiling with like these grooves and things in it.
Yeah, it's like a tiled ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's happened before at least 3 times where spiders have dropped down from the ceiling and have like attacked me.
Oh God, that just happened. Oh no.
One hasn't dropped down right in front of me, but I see it nestled in the ceiling, like right in front of me. Like, so
she's freaking out.
I keep eyeing it, like, please stay in your little hole right there and don't come after me. So I'm like having a small little freak out. But baby, you gotta help me like kill that thing after stream.
Okay. I'm on it. That's part of my job around here, chat. That's what we do. Yo, what's up, Random Potato? How are you doing? How are you feeling, man?
Hey there, Potato.
I hope you're feeling better. I know it's been a crazy ass week for you between all the vacation stuff and then getting sick. Hope you're feeling better.
I saw you were playing some Baldur's Gate this weekend, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know we've really got to get into playing that some more.
He's playing Baldur's Gate while sick. I'm playing Expedition 33 while I'm sick.
Hey, best thing to do when you're not feeling well.
That's how we get through it.
I was playing some Lunar.
Oh yeah, so chat, I played Lunar 1 like on Tuesday night during stream. I wasn't like a huge fan of it. It was definitely showing its age. But Kat has been consuming that game. Like,
well, I mean, it's actually like a pretty short game. Like you could probably do it in like 20 hours.
Oh, UV was only near. Oh, okay, gotcha value. Okay. I love how they're like continually add new twist multi-blocks. It's so fun.
Oh, very cool. BJ3 is the best man. I found a new mod that rebalances every class and every item and every race, and it feels like a breath of fresh air. That is really cool. We might need to check out that mod. And babe, I've got the prospector scanner. I'm putting it in the chest, in the inventory room, like on the LV side.
Okay.
Oh snap!
God, speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, there was this like 12-year-old girl at my church yesterday who found out that I played Baldur's Gate 3, and she's like, oh, you know, this part's so hard. Oh, da, 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 da. She's just like 12-year-old girl playing Baldur's Gate. I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not trying to be, you know, like gender it or anything, but I was surprised. I was like, okay, this game must be popular. But she was doing that classic kid thing of like asking you like a million different questions about this. Oh, what about this part? Wait, did you get to this part? What'd you think of the music in this part? She's like big into music too.
That's so cute.
It's fun to see. It's like, oh, I miss it when I felt that way about games. I miss when I wasn't jaded.
You miss when you weren't jaded.
Yeah. Now I'm just an old man pretending he likes video games again.
You know, that's what you should play today is Aerosmith Jaded.
Oh God, yeah. Hey, what's up, Blade?
Hey, Blade.
Yo, didn't know you were streaming. Thank you for the raid. Hope you all had a good time.
How you doing?
Yo, shout out.
Oh, Lori.
Blade Master 8.
Lori's trying so hard to like get other people to do the bees for him. Guess since Vin is now doing the bees, so Vin, when are you gonna do the bees on my world?
Listen, all right, one thing at a time. I'm sure I'll get to it. Yeah, no doubt. Fever seems to be very on and off, not sure when it'll go. That is crazy. It's still like sticking around like that. What in the world did you contract? Blame the Danish.
Divinity Original Sin 2 is a much more fun game. Interesting. I don't think I've
I
heard of this one.
yeah, I do
Have
own that. It didn't capture me like in the first like couple minutes, so I never played anymore. But after my experience with Baldur's Gate 3, like I'm definitely, you know, I have a lot of faith in that studio, so I definitely want to go back and check that out. All right, chat, we got our cultivated princess, modest drone. We should be able to go to the nether. And then I do want to double check this recipe real quick. So modest and cultivated occurs within a nether biome. Yeah, this should just guaranteed give us what we want. These are getting power. Yeah. Don't need any block beneath it. Okay. Should be good to go. Not take time if you like combat more than roleplay divinity. Oh yeah, you were just reading that, cat. Sorry. Doing good, grinding some magic and beat 2 Urgas to make magical wood for gnomes. Nice. It's like y'all are having fun in there, making some magic and TF progress. Oh god. Oh god, everything's wrong with this bee. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I did not think about the fact that this bee's not going to like the nether. Right. Oh no.
Have you made an acclimatizer yet?
I think I'm going to have to make like everything. So, not bright enough, right? Not daytime. No flour. Are we cooked? Might be one of those cooked situations that the kids talk about.
Well, you could totally deal with that.
I can. Oh my goodness. How to use Moss Princess Cultivated? Yeah. I definitely regret that decision. I mean, we're already going to have other problems too with the not bright enough, so I guess we need to make one of those.
Alveary lighting?
Yeah. Cat knows. Cat has been here before. Alveary
You're
lighting.
my wheelhouse.
That's right. Welcome to my world, bitch. Bronze electron tube. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, well, we got some fiddly stuff here today, chat, but how are the two of you doing? Doing good. Doing good. Had a little delay to start streams, you know, getting behind on things, and but no, we're good. I miss streaming. Like, if more than a couple days goes by, it, like, doesn't feel right.
Right?
Gotta get back into it.
It really does feel so weird
all.
when we aren't streaming.
Yeah.
You said we can't do cadmium batteries right now, right?
Well, you can get cadmium dust. It's just very difficult. It's very annoying.
Okay, then I'll ignore that for now. I keep wanting to make you a basic capacitor.
Random potato. Yeah, potato knows, right? Yeah, you know way more than I do because you haven't streamed in. Or wait, didn't you try to stream like Friday or something briefly?
Hey there, Mr. Nibbles.
Yeah, you know how I feel. Oh, Mr. Nibbles, how you doing? Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Dude, brain went blank. What was I doing? Oh, right. We need the bronze rods for the bronze electron tubes. Okay. Day 1 fever got worse. Oof.
Oh gosh.
No bueno.
Well, hopefully you kick this real soon. It's always the worst being sick.
I feel like every time I get sick these days, it's just like, well, the world is stopping now around me. Because I'm useless. I hate that feeling. So I had some like red alloy plates and other stuff in the chest underneath the circuit thing. Did you move that by chance?
Circuit thing? What circuit thing?
Sorry, circuit assembler. The LV one.
Oh, I might have put it in this one.
Okay. I didn't see the stuff in there. That's okay, though. I probably will be keeping some of these things for these electron tubes down here in the future.
Okay.
In the LV one, because...
I just moved all of your electron tube stuff over into this chest just because I thought it was easy to do.
That's fine.
And it was right next to the bees chest, so I thought it made sense.
Yeah,
but sorry.
Fine. No, you're good.
I was running out of space in there for things, so I was like, crap.
Dude, those like barrel... Dude, I cannot wait until 2.8, and I think it's already in the nightly, right? Where we get the upgrades to the barrels.
That will
so you
be
can have like
so
a diamond
cool.
barrel underneath a single block GT machine. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. By the way, Vampire, I still have not forgotten about your song. Give me one more second. I just want to get this lighting made, and then I will take a look at that Muse song. If you're still around. If not, I'll play it anyway. Glowstone. Dude, I feel like we never have any glowstone. Like,
might have
conveniently
to
nearby. Yeah.
go stop that farm or the processing.
There was some. Mod to solve almost all problems. Yeah, well, I know it won't solve. I know we'll need the lighting for sure. So the one other problem that I think we have is just the acclimatizing thing. So I might literally just go take that queen and just put it in the climatizer that we do have. So I think it would be blaze rods and sand is what we need for that. And y'all know we have blaze rods. We got all the blaze rods. Did I hear bee? Oh, Benita. Yeah, this is a bee day. We are trying to get that explosive bee. What's up? We are doing everything we can. We'll get there. How are you doing? How's your Monday going? Oh god, I don't know where to put this. Functional blocks, sure.
I forgot like how annoying some of these like simple things are to make, like shears.
Dude, I know, right? Kat, I don't know if you saw when in my schedule post, but I think that we could get applied energistics by Thursday.
Wow.
I think it's gonna happen. Yeah, okay. So literally all I need to do, like, there's not a lot preventing us. I think we needed EV circuits for something with applied energistics. I can't remember. But the main thing that's keeping us from it is the titanium. So I can work on getting the dust this week, which means Stabaloy farm. What you're going to have to work on is HV energy hatches and nichrome coils. That's going to be the big thing that keeps us from getting titanium. But once we have titanium, we're good to go.
Yeah, no, we will be very good. Okay.
So I think we can make it, like, if we don't achieve the goal, you know, not the biggest deal in the world, right?
Dude,
but I think that it's a good goal.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, obviously, it'd be the most basic. It'd be the most basic AE2 setup ever, right? But it'd be something.
But
Stabaloy, yes, exactly, dude. We all love our Stabaloy here. It'll actually be my first time ever attempting to do it myself, making that farm. So I've never done the biome thing. Was it Toxic Everglades, I think? So we'll see what happens. I mean, it sounds pretty straightforward. I just don't know how to get the Stabaloy Golem to spawn in that biome. I don't know what you have to do. Like, I don't know, turn mob spawning on and make it nighttime or something. Maybe it'll spawn eventually. Okay, chat, I just need glass. Right. Oh, Cursed Earth. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what Nine did on like Vanguard, didn't he? Like make like a structure and then put Cursed Earth and then change the biome.
Yep. And chat, we do have like full access to the biome change potions now. We're good to go in that front. Okay. I need this stuff in here. I need to change this recipe. Like this. Right. Gonna steal one of these alveoli blocks temporarily. And that should be it, right? No? What did I do wrong? Bronze electron tube, glass, alveoli, redstone lamp. No recipe. What do you mean no recipe? Does it have to be stained glass? It does have to be stained glass. That's so funny. Okay. Where did all those dyes go? Oh god, they're all over here. Oh, cat making the slice and splice. Nice. Hell yeah. That's on my list now. I have to buy the biome shifting potions finally do. It's such a huge step in like B-Tech. So good. I'm just gonna grab all these dyes and...
So, did we ever use this Ender IO crafter? I don't remember us ever using this before.
I don't think we really did. I mean, you could use it for something, maybe, but... I'm trying to think if I used it for the Nether Star duping. I don't think I did. I'm gonna run out for about 45 minutes, have to hit up the bank. Alright, right on.
I'll be safe.
Good to see you as always, Nova, yeah.
Hey, Wolfpack, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? I'll be things can't believe I missed the piano stream the other weekend. Dude, that was such a fun stream. I cannot believe that we went on for almost 6 hours during that stream. I did not think that that was going to happen.
Yeah. But
it was great. We do have the VOD, which it's private right now on YouTube because I didn't really want to publish it. Because there actually was like technically copyrighted stuff on there. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I might like... I think we can make it unlisted, Cat, and then we could like post the link in case anybody wants to like go back and listen.
It is unlisted.
Oh, is it unlisted? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's already there. I can go grab it real fast.
Yeah, go grab the link just in case anybody wants to see it. You are so inclined. We did 25 songs. I did my very best. Hit up the base. See, potato. That's exactly what I was thinking. To get part of the way through the Twitch VOD, you were doing amazing. Yeah, thank you. Oh god, I'll never forget Mr. Nibbles requesting that one bass player at the very end of the stream. Petitucci? No. I always forget his name.
All right, I just shared it, so it is there for you guys. If y'all want to check it out. We had a really nice mix of of songs.
As there often is. Speaking of which, I'm going to work on that Mew song in like 30 seconds. I just want to get this freaking block made, man. One step closer to the Bee Empire. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. All right.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh, half marathon.
Recovering from half marathon. That's great.
Dude, one of my friends has been like working up toward a marathon for the past like year and a half. So I've seen his training from like the beginning to the end, and he did do a full marathon recently. Absolutely insane. Definitely not something I can do. All right, there we go. We got the lighting. I am going to slash home, and I'm going to pull up a little Muse. We'll check that out. I'll throw things over to Kat.
I am working on the Z-Logic controller. These are always such a annoying thing to make. I feel like we need several of these like throughout our playthrough.
That's why Tell says do the soul vial thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get the automatic mobs and soul vials.
That is very nice. I can't wait to get some of those what is that thing called? The big mob killing machine.
Oh, just like a powered. Oh, you mean the big multi-block?
Yeah.
Extreme Entity Crusher. Yep. We can get that in EV, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. You did great with it too, especially 25th song in the night, dude. Exactly. I was tired and I was like, oh man, oh no, I have to nail this one. So it was very memorable. That was good times. All right, pulling up the song now, Kat.
Oops.
Oh yeah, it's this song.
Such a good song.
Okay. I against my better judgment, I think I'm actually gonna try to wing this one. I'm not even gonna listen to it. We're just gonna go.
Oh really?
And we're just gonna do it. I have messed around with this song before, Chad. It has been quite a while, but we'll see what we can do. Here we go. Oh, dude, yeah, that bass line is so awesome. I freaking love that song, man. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna chat. If there's a little like distortion, audio distortion that's on the piano. Sorry about that. We got my old piano hooked up again. I had to like change a bunch of settings and stuff. The bass line is everything. Yeah, it is. I think there's like a little part of it that I kind of like mess up toward the end there, but it's close enough. A lot of times when I think of Muse, I do think about that era, like 15 years ago. It's so good. Alrighty. Kat, you still with us?
Oh yeah, no, okay. Sorry.
What you doing?
I am still working on the Logic stuff. I've got to go find a zombie head. Don't we have one somewhere?
A zombie head? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's some in mob drops.
Sweet.
Oh, yo, Vampire. I'm glad you were still here, by the way. Thank you for the request.
What?
Okay, we got our lighting. So one of the other things that we need to do, so we come back to the nether. We have the flower now. So okay, so if I put the lighting like right here, right? Or no? Like that. I forget, do you need to power the lighting block. Okay, apparently not. Okay, so now we're just too dry and too hot. So it should be a simple matter, simple in quotation marks, of coming over to the acclimatizer and just putting some blaze rods through it. Now, chat, I do definitely want to invest in like a world accelerator for this thing soon.
There's something else you're gonna need.
Sand. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about, Kat?
The what's it called? I always say it wrong. Hydro regulator.
Am I gonna So
right now you're just messing with the heat. You're not messing with the dryness.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna use the sand for as well.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll be enough.
Wow.
Yeah. How close are we to AE? You know, we were just talking about that, Random Potato. I think that we could get to it by Thursday of this week. So, like, we're pretty well established into HV. I would say the main things that we don't have yet are nichrome coils for the EBF, as well as HV energy hatches. But I think Cat could very easily get that done by Thursday. And then once we have that, I should have the Stabloid Golem farm online, and then we can just get titanium. Like, we'll be able to process the titanium. That's kind of like the big hurdle, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other huge hurdle other than that. Obviously, you don't have everything, like access to everything in HV for applied energistics. Like, you can't do like any fluid crafting type stuff. Dude, we just want the crafting terminal. And
better
like
storage
drive
solutions.
storage, yeah. Now, I think in HV you are limited to 4K storage. But I mean, you know, this isn't a challenge run necessarily, Cat. So like we're not constrained by limitations on like going to EV, you know, sooner than we would have before. Don't want to scare you on Acclimatizer, but Neb and I saw I beat 4,000 blaze rods. Dude, what? Have we ever had that many consumed before? That does sound kind of crazy.
I mean, I had my stuff like set up automatically, like feeding from the AE system, so I didn't really pay attention.
4,000, man.
It can eat through so much. Like, I've seen sand be something that it'll eat through a lot of as well.
So, Kat, you said something about the hydro regulator. Isn't that the one that gives it more moisture, though?
Yeah, so if it's dry, then you put the hydro regulator on the alveary and attach a tank to it, or like a thirsty tank or whatever.
Right, but we need it to be more dry, which means we need to take it in the opposite direction, right?
Yeah, so then you put lava in there instead.
Oh, lava. Okay. We might need to make this, chat. In fact, we probably will need this at some point anyway. I should probably just go ahead and make it. We thought it was broken, cheated newbie in, then it worked 10 seconds later, dude. Disgusting. Although, it kind of looks like it already went through the whole thing. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, our tolerance is up 5. Dude, it took like 24 blaze rods. Go figure. Alright. It's crazy that you can have, I mean, that as much bad luck as Random Potato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe that's just a potato thing, though. Who knows?
Maybe it's just a potato thing. It's so bad.
Could not be me. Yeah. Really wish empty backpack could be allowed to be stored inside other backpacks. Oh, dude, I know, right, Lori? I think there is a trick, though. You can, like, if you have the... I haven't tried it still, but if you have the Traveler's Belt, I think you can have, like, 4 additional backpacks on the belt. So you could technically carry around, like, 8 backpacks. If you really needed to do that.
Hey there, Sci-Fi.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Dude, good to see everybody again. I don't like not hanging around with y'all after a couple days.
I totally forgot you had made all these pulsating crystals.
Oh, dude, yeah, because I always found myself trying to, like, I don't know, make 1 and 2 at a time last run, and then I was just like, wait, batch it. Just batch everything. Oh, dude, you're gonna play Expedition 33? Oh my god. Sci-Fighter, I'm like 30 hours into it. It is probably one of the best RPGs I've played in the last 5 to 10 years.
He was seriously so addicted this weekend.
Like, Final Fantasy VII, the remake and rebirth, top it, but I think the only reason they top it is because of my nostalgia goggles. Whereas I have none of that with this game. I expected it to be good going in, but I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. And, like, as big as it is. Like, that is a fat, full-fledged RPG. That is, the music in it is incredible. You okay, Kat?
Yeah, sorry, that spider's on the move.
Kat's like looking up at the ceiling constantly.
I am, and I'm glad I did because now I see that it's moved. So I'm just like,
oh my god. She's not gonna get anything done today on stream because she's too worried about.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
The game definitely has some blemishes, some like graphical, technical things. But overall, dude, it is a beautiful game. And the gameplay is like, I think it, like, I don't have much experience with the Persona games, but it does remind me of the Persona games from what I've looked at. Like gameplay wise. Very, very stylized, very like turn-based combat, but like with, you know, like parrying and dodging and stuff like that. Which, yeah, dude, even on normal difficulty, you have to parry and dodge or you're gonna die.
I love how artistic this is. Like,
dude, it's
everything
beautiful. Look
is
at this.
So stylized and so pretty.
It is insane. It is oozing style. Character animations during in-game conversation not as good. Yeah, there's like there's a known bug with like desynced audio with lip syncing occasionally. It's not all the time though. But dude, I think somehow broke Bullet World for some reason. Oh no, Blade. Your 1.4 million entropy shards. Wait, how did that happen? Okay, actually, okay, dude, I'm like seeing some spoilery stuff that I haven't even seen in game yet after 30 hours. I don't want to watch that trailer anymore. It is really, really good though. Chat, that's on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, you have the time, dude, go play it.
All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy the bullet and make some capacitor banks.
Did you just say bite the bullet because Blade mentioned bullet?
It wasn't intentional, but I like that.
Dude, Game Pass on PC is $11.99, and you can try it for $1 for 2 weeks. There's enough good stuff on there that, I mean, you could probably be entertained by it for a year, easily get your money's worth. Please don't bite bullet. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I almost want to buy this game even after I beat it, because I just want it as part of my collection. Maybe next time I feel inclined to play it. But, like, this is the kind of game, like, it has a bunch of, like, extra content. Like, it's basically, it reminds me a lot of, like, Final Fantasy VII, like, with an overworld map that's, like, outside of sort of the linear areas that you go and traverse in, and you can, like, fight battles, you can find a bunch of boss enemies around the place, and like explore. There's like different vehicle mechanics, so you like unlock this new vehicle mechanic and suddenly you can go over this water or these coral reefs or whatever, and you go exploring out in the world. You find all this like crazy stuff, dude. It's like scratching all the itches of a really good RPG. Anyway, chat, I promise I won't talk about it too much more, but I can't help it. It's been on my mind for the past like 4 days straight. I'm installing Expedition 33. Hell yeah. Let's go, Blade. You're gonna freaking love it, man. Sailed out on the Expedition, so I'm very early on. Oh man, yeah, I don't want to spoil too much for you, Sci-Fighter. But it opens up. Like, it's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. For what's considered like a AA, you know, kind of lower budget studio to put this out is, and at the price point it's at too, is like extremely impressive. Amazing art is very fit. There's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of thought put into a lot of stuff like that. Okay, we might not be having as much luck with this bee, unfortunately. Am I doing this right, chat? Cat, do I put the, like, if I want the bee to, like, be able to handle drier climate, I do put it with sand, right?
Yes.
I always, okay, and if I wanted to, like, be able to handle hotter climate, then I put the blaze rods in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you know, Random Potato, I feel like there's a lot to that. I feel like the boundaries are kind of blending, and, like, I don't know, like the sort of traditional way you would think about like AAA and stuff like that is kind of diminishing. I feel like, I mean, you have so many AAA studios that do not have the same prestige that they once did. I think you have more people becoming disenfranchised with it that, I mean, they're just looking for good games no matter who makes them now. That's definitely where I'm at.
I know we were having that conversation, like, what, just before stream? And I was even like, I don't even like pay attention to studios anymore, because I feel like so many of the good big name companies that we grew up with don't put out like really good quality games anymore, as opposed to like some of these like indie game companies.
I feel like my mind with that started breaking with Blizzard. The love I had for like StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, and then slowly realizing that, okay, this company is not always going to be the same. I'm kind of having that feeling a little bit with Grinding Gear Games and the Path of Exile stuff right now. Like, I could see it getting better. I could also see it continuing to get worse in some ways. Like, I don't know. Just, you should never have allegiance to a studio. I think that's the kind of the takeaway. 0% Kirby, dude. The Kirby pipes, man.
Hey there, Tataki.
They're so funny. Yo, Tataki, what's up? Indie supremacy. There's so many good indie games out there. Blizzard was a gut punch. I mean, I was a fully committed World of Warcraft person for a while. Until, like, I don't know, like shortly before Kat and I met. That's probably for the best. I still played it, but, like, I wasn't anywhere near into it compared to how it used to be. Okay, chat. I think I'm gonna bite the bullet here. I'm gonna make one basic gas turbine real quick, and then we're gonna go put this next to the world accelerator, the acclimatizer, that is, because this is just taking too long. Gas turbine. Yeah, LV should be fine. 1, 2, 3. Let's go make a machine hull real quick. Allegiance to a studio is just strange. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's almost like it's stupid in the end. Like, it's illogical, right? But it's almost like the same kind of like human instinct that drove things like Xbox versus PlayStation, or, you know, like these other sort of like almost like team sport kind of like feelings, you know. Yeah, there's something in human nature there that kind of drives a lot of that. I feel like it's the same way with like allegiance to a studio. I don't think anybody would ever call it that, but that is essentially what many people, including myself in the past, were doing. None of the devs who were at the time. Yeah, exactly. So like I think of something like BioWare that just put out, you know, kind of a mediocre Dragon Age game. And it's like, okay, well this studio is clearly not made up of the same people that it once was, right? Alright, we are stealing that acclimatizer. Give it. Hopefully this will speed things along a little bit at least. Oh god, where do we want to put this? Probably right here?
Is it working out for you?
Well, I just need to speed it up with the Whirl Accelerator. So I'm trying to use the one Whirl Accelerator that we like already have. I figured that'd be a good idea. Oh, visual bug blade. Okay, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm glad things aren't completely borked. Did I do this right?
That guy says the past creative director of BioWare, back when they made D8 Origins, made a new studio that recently released their first game, Eternal Strands. It does some really neat things.
Oh.
I was typing that up before you mentioned BioWare.
I have never heard of that game before. Okay.
I haven't either.
That's good to know. See,
Have you played it yet, Sci-Fi?
Redstone alloy cable. There we go. Put the B in there.
Zataki. Also, who has time to play other games when there is Gregory technology to accomplish?
And that's why this world didn't get touched for 5 days straight.
I mean, normally we have like major issues leaving Greg, but every now and then you got to fight the burnout.
Yeah, I was feeling it a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, last week. I'm feeling refreshed right now. We've got like a good game plan for the week. I'm still a little bit intimidated on the massive amount of like buildings and like area that we're going to need in the future. Like once we get to EV, but we'll get there.
You're going to need a lot.
Yeah. Magic energy absorber. I really should invest in some of those. Yeah. What's up, Kat?
I was just going to say, I know we keep trying to talk about like our plans for this area and like how we want it to look. It'll be interesting, like seeing everything get fleshed out.
I'm still saying short version of Minas Tirith. Am I saying the right name of the... Hold on. Minas... Yeah. This chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Let me pull it up. Yeah. Just imagine Minas Tirith, but like flat like a pancake. Like the tiers are like much shorter in height. Something like that. But then we'll do like some like futuristic like underground areas, I think. It mixes mechanics from games like Shadow of the Colossus. I was never a big Shadow of the Colossus person, or Monster Hunter. Those are like games that like I want my brain to enjoy, but like I can't get into them for some reason.
You also weren't big into Pokemon, so maybe that's why.
I don't know. Well, Monster Hunter is like very like action oriented. It's very different from most Pokemon games. I have no idea what's going on in the mystery of all. So I'm 30 hours in and there's still like a good bit of mystery. Like I think I have some things figured out, but I don't know for sure, right? Which is a really fun feeling. I love stuff like that. I think that's one of the things that like attracts me to One Piece. I'm sorry, every conversation goes back to One Piece. Chat. You might as well expect it by this point. But yeah, I think like the mysteries in One Piece are kind of like one of the things that like keep me going in that anime. I think the character stories and stuff are still supreme, but hey, it finished.
Hey,
Okay.
did you see Potato said, I don't know if burnout is the right word, but I suddenly have a desire to play so many different things outside of GTNH at the moment, and I feel too self-conscious to stream them. Man, stream them. Like, we've been doing like really random games lately on like our variety streams, and it's been so much fun. And it like, I don't know, playing them kind of like helps prevent the burnout in GTNH.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have like a like you have a really good audience, Potato, and I know there's like some crossover between us. But even then, like most likely, just speaking statistically, you're going to play a different game during your normal time slot. You're going to get like a half or a third of the viewership. Like that's just what happens. In which case, like that's kind of why like Kat and I do like Minecraft stuff during this time mostly, and then we just try to throw in like an extra stream or two occasionally, or we're playing something else. Works well. There's a couple different ways as a streamer you can approach it. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, Nether. I'd highly recommend it, just from like a, just your own happiness kind of standpoint, right? I mean, that's mainly the reason why Kat and I do it. Hey, what's up, Christian? Yeah. It's like maybe you can eventually get to the point where you're trying to like push into variety more during your main time, but it's tough.
But I mean, that way,
because everybody understandably is here for GTNH. Like, I totally understand.
Yeah. But that way you can also like enjoy playing some other games that you're interested in as well too. But I know like we get so much more enjoyment playing the games like with others.
Oh hey, real quick, Kat.
On our journey as well.
Sorry, real quick, Kat. We're gonna take a break here, real quick. We're just chatting, yapping over here, doing all the stuff. So you won't miss too much. But we'll be back in a bit. For anybody who gets an ad break over on Twitch, hang tight. We'll see you when you get back. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Kat. What's up, Christian?
I was really just saying that I feel like we enjoy playing the game more with everyone, even if it's not GTNH. Just having people pop in and talk to us while we're playing it is
exactly
makes that random game even more fun.
That's what makes the experience, yeah. As much as I love Kat, I probably normally would not watch her play Oblivion for 4 hours straight. If it wasn't for you guys showing up too.
I'm all Greg. Pleased to meet you. Do you love me? Are you playing your love games with me?
My favorite song. What's up, Potato? Thank you so much for the Prime.
Thank you so much.
3 months, man. Yo, appreciate you. Also, check it out. We just got the Sinister B. Everything worked out. We didn't have to make the hydro regulator. Thank God. I really don't want to make that thing.
We will eventually.
Watch me. Watch me never make it. But yeah, thank you again, Random Potato. Always good to have you. Typically throw NH streams up during work hours because I don't want to have to think or watch to follow along. Yeah, exactly. I totally understand that. Ads are for the weak. You said almost feels rude. Don't know if that's the right word for me to stream non-Minecraft GTNH. I think like if it's something that you announce, I see you're doing like the schedule thing. I don't know how long you've been doing that on Discord, but I think if you just put it in your schedule, like I don't think that'd be rude at all.
I love that Potato. So
that Twitch Prime,
your favorite cozy cat and chaotic Vin.
Right.
That's amazing.
All right. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Potato.
Yes, Bezos is still throwing out the Twitch Prime, throwing us a bone. I'm surprised that still exists, honestly.
That is really cool that is a thing, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because who doesn't love free shipping on cheap garbage from Amazon, right?
Hey, I love me some Amazon shopping.
Depends on what it is, but yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you rather have me buying things from Amazon than Temu?
Okay, yeah, okay. That's like
Apples and oranges.
Would you rather eat out of the garbage can or the sewage pipeline? Okay, well, I'd rather not do either, but I will occasionally look in the garbage can for things I desire.
The copy potato. I like that you're being a copy potato.
Oh, yeah. The shipping is free. The whole order is basically free, right? Yeah, dude.
If only
What a
the whole
deal.
thing was free.
That is the thing, man. Like, God, I feel like more and more than ever on Amazon, like, you have to have a lot of discernment buying stuff because there are some horrible deals there. It's like, oh, this literally costs like triple the amount it would if I just like went down to the Walmarts.
Walmarts, huh?
No, down to the Walmarts. That's what we call it down here. you go down to Wally World, get you some of that.
Oh my god.
Perk of living in a small country, next day delivery is almost in every store. Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
that
yeah.
is so
In that case,
cool.
I probably wouldn't even do an Amazon, Amazon Prime at all then. By the way, chat, we should be back from ads. Welcome back, welcome back. I did just get the Sinister Bee. Like, we had already done all the prep for that. So it wasn't that big of a deal. Now we need to put Sinister and Cultivated together. However, before we even do that, I think I want to steal one of these alvearies. Because we need to make some of these, like, Sinister drones. Like, we need to multiply these.
Oh, snap.
So...
Bullet built Blade a castle. Gotta share some pics.
Yeah, for real. Hell yeah. Oh, flower. Oh god, what flower? What do we need?
Do you not have the realizer?
I
It'll tell
do.
you flower.
It says nether. Is that netherwort?
I think so.
Okay. Netherwort.
It's so hard keeping track of all the flowers.
Oh, dude, I know. Okay. Now here's another question, I guess, is does it have to be on the same elevation?
No.
Like, is that gonna work?
It just needs to be near it.
Okay, we have to wait till it does its, like, random tick check on the
Oh.
flowers again, so.
Like,
Oh, there it goes. Nice.
the bees have a certain, like, area of effect.
Mhm.
So you just have to make sure that the flowers are within that area of effect.
Yeah. I just didn't know if it was, like, Y level dependent, which it probably is, but at least it's, like, multiple Y levels, which is good. Somehow $15 free shipping feels better than $5 plus $2 of shipping. Yeah, there's a huge psychological element, obviously. Yep. What's wrong, Kat? Are you okay?
I did not have RNG luck today.
Oh, did I steal all of your RNG luck with the acclimatizer earlier?
I think you did.
Ha! Got her. What's going on?
I'm trying to get cadmium.
Oh, dude, it sucks.
I got 4 dust out of like
How much do you need?
like 6. I need 16.
Wait, what are you trying to make again?
I'm trying
the
to make
capacitors.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a capacitor for what I'm working on
Dude.
over here, and then a capacitor for you with the bees.
Okay, just make your one capacitor. Don't worry about it for bees right now.
I
That's
can't
fine.
even make mine.
Okay, well, chat, was it always this way with the basic capacitors from Ender.io, where they can only use the cadmium battery? I don't remember this being a thing. Am I crazy?
didn't remember this either, but that's not unheard of for me to forget something. So
Okay. Oh, Blade posted it.
Battery.
Says me, this is me Magic Castle. Blade says. There we go. Oh, dude. Yo, that's some crazy architecture. Yo.
Wow. And what
Dude, that's so fun.
Beside it.
Wait, what?
All of these buildings. Holy crap.
Yeah, right. This definitely is gonna have a magic-y feel. Dude,
This
that's
place
awesome.
looks so
Yeah, she did a great job.
cool.
Has she been playing Minecraft for a while? Because, like, that's some really good building skill.
Yeah.
Right. Not the most useful thing. Eye of Wood makes so much cadmium. Yo, when we get to... Yeah, we don't have that yet, but when we get to EV, we definitely want to make it. We might even make it toward the end of HV, though. Won't be able to run it until EV.
What do we need EV for?
The urn.
Oh, the
lava
Everburn urn.
Everburn urn, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
We need, like... I believe what the guys were saying was like 11 or 12 of these to run the Eye of Wood constantly. It's a lot.
That is insane.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's old school then. That's awesome.
Hold on. What is this Mr. Nibbles is saying? New feature on stream today. Kat and Ben are co-streaming with Toad from Super Mario Brothers. What?
Wait, what?
I'm so confused.
Maybe that was contextual earlier. I don't remember anymore. I don't know.
What jerks?
Oh,
Okay.
14, but more than we need. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we'll go for 12 and see what happens with that. Start playing Minecraft in the beta era. Well, if we're bragging, I started playing in the alpha era. I think it was like it was like right before the Halloween update in alpha. When was that?
Mr. Nibbles said that my frustrated noise that I made when the RNG was bad sounded like Toad.
I wish. I have to go back and check the VOD.
That's amazing.
It was alpha 1.2. Or right before that. October 30th, 2010. That's when they added the Nether update, and Notch was just kind of like, hey, here's the update. It's a Halloween update. Go enjoy, and basically said nothing about it. And that was like the creation of the Nether portal and the Nether. And I remember going there for the first time and hearing a ghast sound, and like I was like tunneling around because it freaked me out. Those things sound way scarier than they actually are. What a time to be alive. We'll fall for the most expensive product is at eye level. Oh gosh, $30 to get three free shipping. Yep. I will buy anything if it's on sale. Okay, don't get me started about cats. Actually, no, you've gotten a lot better about that over the years.
I've gotten much better about that.
I won't say anything bad. Look, it's 30% off. What a deal. Uh-huh. Yes, honey. Yeah, I bought a car once because it was a really good deal. You happened to walk by the dealership, had no plans of buying a car, dude. Oh my god, that psychology works so well. That FOMO, man. But he made a deal.
He made a deal.
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, Blade, you're gonna love the music in that game.
Dude, I had that music was haunting me the moment I woke up this morning. Like in a good way. It's so beautiful. I hope whoever composed that music, I hope they go on to have like an amazing career if they haven't had one already. It's insane. Like, I really do want to play that game on stream sometime. I would just feel really weird about like jumping in like straight into the middle of my playthrough. We'll probably do that one day though. All right, chat. We need Fiendish Queen, so we need to put Sinister and Cultivated together. Occurs within another biome. Okay, we shouldn't have nearly as many problems with this one, which is great. Let me go grab a cultivated drone real quick. I don't fall for deals that badly. I will fall for deals for stuff I use. Yeah. Which can still be bad, right? But, you know, at least it's not like random garbage you would never use or something.
See, I fall into that trap with the stuff that I use. It's like, oh, well, I know I'll use this. Let's get like one of every color because it's on sale.
Dude, Kat has this like huge rack of nail polish that's like 90 bottles of nail polish that are probably all thickened up, by the way. I know there's like a way that you can fix it to make them usable again.
I have thinner that I bought from the same company.
Okay, yeah, but like she doesn't put nail polish on anymore. You know, we're 10 years into marriage. She's like, you can ditch the nail polish now.
Well,
which is fair. That's fair.
What you're leaving out, like I have like hardcore been dealing with depression over the past several years.
Yeah, no,
So I don't really want to do my nails when I'm dealing with depression.
I'm sorry, Kat. I was just trying to be funny.
Well, just say I'm starting to feel better. Like I'm finally coming over it. So like maybe I'll start doing my nails.
I feel like an asshole now, but that sounds really good. Yeah. Chat, this should just work, right? Yeah. Let's go.
Like toilet paper on sale.
Dude, Vin Clown is like...
Get 320 packs.
Lori, if there was ever a time to use that emote, you nailed it. Kat, you can have a free, like, pick on me for anything you want right now. Moment.
It's okay.
It's okay. She's taking it like an IOU. She'll use it later.
I am terrible at picking up stuff off the top of my head. So yeah, we'll just treat it like an IOU. I'll get you back later.
Hey, chat, we got the Fiendish.
Just send Ben to the mines.
Oh my god. Right? No, not again.
You know, I could use some sphalerite.
Sphalerite?
Yeah.
Why do you need sphalerite, Zinc?
Because I can get cadmium from it.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Give me a few minutes.
Hey! For the way, great idea. Lol.
I walked right into that one. It's fine. She'll use it next time she doesn't want to do the dishes. Well, joke's on you, I do the dishes, so. Bought 36 rolls of toilet paper last summer. I still got like 10 left. No, that is a great thing to like. I always love stocking up on shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Rip, no free dishes. Vindictive.
Cat, can you make Ben do my dishes? Cat doesn't seem vindictive. I like that. Hey there, Donald.
Oh, God. Y'all are giving me the case of the Mondays.
Right, let's see. I cannot finish working on the Ender IO stuff until I have the cadmium.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this all in a chest until it's ready, and I guess I will start working on oh gosh, the
Nichrome?
implosion compressor.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
I figured
in case you don't know what I'm working on, just to catch anybody up, we're trying to get the explosive bee. Because the explosive bee miraculously still gives industrial TNT, which is freaking amazing for our escapades to the moon soon, which we'll need to use with the implosion compressor. Because making this stuff manually is a pain in the ass. I hate this recipe. You need toluene. You gotta do the nitration mixture, which is annoying. Like, it's just so much easier to do it with the bee. And so we need the implosion compressor for going to the moon, And then also, I need double compressed cobblestone in order to start blood magic. And the double compressed cobblestone also needs implosion compressor. So multiple reasons to kind of like go down this route right now.
Yeah, I swear,
This'll pay
like
off.
even later on in the pack, you need the implosion compressor for stuff.
Oh, you never stop needing it, and you get an electric version in like UEV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a thing. Oh, and the funny thing is, like, the higher tier plates that you make for like the later tier rockets, each of those like requires more industrial TNT.
Delightful.
So yeah,
All the things I can look forward to.
yeah, if you're not diligent about making sure the explosive bee is going, or maybe even a couple of them, you can run out of ITNT. Surprisingly.
It seems insane that you could run out of ITNT when you have that bee going.
Oh god,
because
Mr.
it produces so much.
I know, right? But yeah, you totally can, which we found out later. I think I had to like put a couple in like a mega apiary in the end or something like that. I don't know. I'm browsing the showcase channel right now. Bendy Pipes is so freaking cursed. Uh-oh, Mr. Nibbles found the Bendy Pipes. Yep. You can blame me for that. I told Blade about them. Blade kind of went crazy. Is there a twist version of the pipes? I think you could just put it into twist. Yeah. In fact, I think that's what Blade did. I don't know if it'll. There were some like weird like throughput things where like I think Blade was like getting way more input output than you normally would have access to. So there might be like a little bit of a way that it kind of breaks progression. But I mean, if you don't care about that, then you know. Oh, the implosion compressor. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think so. Oh, maybe there is. Oh, yeah. Space scaler. There you go. This thing right here. Which you get access to in... Yeah, it looks like UHV.
Wow, UEV.
Yeah. Dawn from Pride and Prejudice. Interesting. All right. Benita coming in with a request.
There was some good music in that.
I'm trying to remember if I even watched Pride and Prejudice.
I'm sure you have seen that. I have watched that so
I
many
did.
times.
I think I probably did To Please You at one point.
What?
Thank you, Wolfpack. Wolfpack bringing us the meow from hell once again. That's our baby, Daenerys. What a sweet girl.
What a sweet girl. She is stretched out in front of my keyboard, passed out right now. It's a good thing she cannot hear that noise. So I think it was last week, somehow I was able to hear it. And every time it would go off, she would start looking around like, where is it coming from? It was so funny.
She kept looking at like the window, expecting.
She was so wigged out.
Oh, was it you who clipped it? Dude, yeah. That was so good. And then Lori was like, okay, you have to put a GIF in front of it. And then I found that one. It's too good. I think we have photo in general. If you're talking about our cat, Benita.
Hey, what?
Not as in cat as the person. I got you.
Oh. Yeah, we did post last week. We were sharing pictures in Discord of everyone's cats.
This is her as a kitten, right? But she's like, this is like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah. It was just the cutest picture I could find of her, though.
Yeah.
He is so precious. Oh?
She almost looks like Mischievous there.
You sweet girl. She just woke up a little bit.
She's
looked
like,
at
oh,
me all like,
they're talking
about me. Dragon kitty protecting the shiny. That's so great. No, she's such a sweetheart.
I mean, her name is Daenerys, right?
Yeah.
That kind of fits.
Before we got her, we used to joke that Zoe was like Drogon, because she's like grouchy.
Yeah, Zoe's our other cat right here. Yeah. She getting old.
Yeah, she's definitely getting a little old. Like, it was such a good idea to get Danny because it like breathed new life into Zoe. 'Cause she was like just curling up all the time. Like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to play. And once we got Danny, she started playing, and she is like half her age now. It's crazy.
Did Cat get you your Baileys yet? No, we're gonna go for the chocolate liqueur next, I believe. I forget what brand it was. Hopefully that stuff's decent. It's like I kind of dropped the ball on the Baileys thing. What was the name of the Ryan's, dude? I should have known with a name like that. Sorry if your name is Ryan, chat.
It's like, what does that mean?
No, I have no problem with the name Ryan. I don't know. There's just something about, like, I don't know, this Irish cream. It's called Ryan's. Like, I don't know.
It is
Sounds like an imposter.
not that good.
Imposter cream.
Like, Bailey's is like smooth and rich. It's good, but this stuff is like bitter. It's not very smooth.
Almost like a bit of a soured taste as well. Just not great. Yeah. That being said, I do need a second cup of coffee, and I actually might still put some of it in there anyway.
Well, it's right over here.
Yeah, you're like, you just take that and put it in the office.
You might as well, because I don't think I'm going to drink any more of it.
All right.
I'm not a big fan of bitter.
I'm going to go start some coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, so you possibly want to get me some as well?
Yes, honey.
Thank you, baby. Let me down this.
Chug.
I've chugged it. All right. Let's see. Instead of deporting all the illegals, they should offer them a deal where if they hunt down 5 child predators, they get green card. We could call it Alien versus Predator. Dude, that's jacked. I mean, I swear I've heard that joke somewhere else too. Like, someone else has said that. What is that emote? That is so funny. Oh, thank you, baby. Please, 5 them up. All right, let's see. Input bus and output bus. I still always get a little confused with the multi-blocks. So the like input hatch, output hatch, and the muffler hatch, those don't have to be the same like here as the energy block, right?
Right.
Making sure.
And honestly, like, just make the LV muffler hatch, because the MV doesn't give you anything better.
Well, yeah, that's why I was like, I think I could get away with an LV one, but
now it would if you were playing with pollution, right? But we don't.
But we don't do that.
Nah.
Why would we do that?
Why indeed?
Although we do, well, with the implosion compressor, we really only need the LV input and output, right? Because I don't think there's anything that we'd need, like,
yeah, that'll probably work fine for a long time. Yeah, I think you're right.
So I wonder, has Vin made his coming of age pilgrimage to the Bass Pro Shop pyramid yet in his life? Have you ever shopped there? You
know what? Hilariously enough, there's one, like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes away from here. I've never been to it. I've never been to one before. Even though I live in the South, most of the stuff that they have to offer, I'm really not that interested in. I definitely don't fit the Southern stereotype in the vast majority of situations. But yeah, maybe one day we'll We'll be like a tourist there who doesn't know what in the
tourist.
world they're doing or where they're going, what they're looking at.
I'm all Greg. Pleased to meet you. Do you love me?
Hey, yo, Daniel. Thank you so much for that. For 4 months.
Yo, yeah, Daniel, thank you.
Isn't the Bass Pro Pyramid like a mandatory Southern pilgrimage? No. We're probably like the least Southerners.
I mean, we probably shouldn't let anybody else down here know that, Kat, but you know.
I feel no shame in that.
Actually, that really, like, I'm really curious now. Bass Pro Shop locations. Like, how widespread is this place?
It's pretty well-known chain.
I know there was one in, like, as far north as, like, Missouri, but I don't know, Missouri is almost like an extension of the South in some ways.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. You know? Actually pretty... I mean, you got some in, like, upstate New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. That's a lot in Florida. Oh my god, dude. What the hell's going on down there?
That is kind of surprising. Like, I would have expected them to be, like, across the Midwest as well, because you've got like a lot of, like, ranchers and things out in the Midwest. I think that'd be like their perfect kind of shop. What's up with the locations in the ocean? Wait, pull that back up, baby.
No, they're just, I can't pull it back up. There was just like probably not enough room in the state to show them all. If you're talking about down near Florida, yeah. Or maybe I can't pull it back up. Hold on.
Florida has so much.
Yeah, it's Florida, yeah. Oh, be right back.
Speaking of, I think it's been 10 years since we last went to Florida. We went there for our honeymoon. And in like 2 weeks is our 10-year anniversary. So, yeah. 10 years since we've been there. It is like crazy everything they've got over there. I don't know if I'd want to live there though. My mom lived there for a while. Hey, baby. I've got other family that lives there now, but it's just too much. I don't really like busy places. I used to live right outside of DC, and people are insane outside of DC. Like, they drive like they're living on a hope and a prayer. Saw the Titanic exhibit there in like 98. Oh, hey, baby. He's in here, so he can't hear. He's grabbing the knockoff Baileys. Wow. They said that there's a lo-fi Take On Me that's playing right now. If it is, that's amazing, and I wish I could hear this. Let's see. Turn up the TV. And for some reason, I can't hear it.
Might just... It's really quiet right now.
Maybe that's what it is. It's just
oh,
really
dude,
quiet.
Yeah, that is. I love how it says it's from The Last of Us Part 2. Like, what? I haven't played either of the Last of Us games, so... I guess that song's in that game. Okay. Yeah, y'all know Take On Me from Last of Us.
Nova grew up outside DC. How cool. I didn't know that. You have to have the mindset that driving there is either sitting in traffic or going only going 75 miles per hour, because I think a lot of people go even faster than that. But yeah, there is so much traffic.
That mentality has even started to like leak into like the major cities in Alabama too. Like people drive like nut jobs.
You think it's worse than my brother's driving?
No, dude. That's a whole other level though. I never want to ride with him again.
I mean, he is scary to drive with because he's always like right up on somebody's butt, and it's like
I don't trust anybody enough to like tailgate them that way. You never know when they're gonna like act a fool.
But I see so many people up in DC that drive like that.
Ashley Johnson nailed it, but now it causes a lot of emotional damage. Dude, there were a lot of people that did not like Last of Us 2. I have no idea why. I do intend to play those games one day and find out for myself.
Well, do it, baby.
I'm unspoiled. I have no idea what went wrong.
Why don't you check that out after you finish Expedition 33? Because you know you're going to finish that soon.
Oh, God. There's so many games I want to play, though.
Oh, really?
Drove 270 from Western Maryland to Maryland DC line, then lived in DC for a year, escaped to the Nova suburbs. Nice. Yeah.
The Nova suburbs.
Oh, wait. No, that's literally what it was called. Oh, that's cool.
I went to Nova for a little bit. You know, the community college, they called it Nova. That's really funny.
All right, Benita, give me another minute or two. I will get to your request, I promise. Yep. I need a redstone block, which we don't have.
So funny.
What's up?
Did you work across the one like in Manassas?
Yeah, I have thought about just like watching the TV show because I did hear good things. Maybe I'll just do that.
The Ashburn.
Manassas 234 rep.
That's so funny.
Let's see. EW Parkway still sucks.
We had to go up there like 3 years ago. I think it was about 3 years ago now, wasn't it?
More like 4. Well, 3.5. Yeah.
And we used to go up there like every year for the holidays and stuff around like Fairfax, Manassas area. And it was so crazy how things changed. Like in like just a year, even like they were reconstructing like all the roads. It was like a freaking nightmare. But then that was the worst
construction I've ever seen on an interstate before. That was garbage.
Oh, so bad. And I think they're still like expecting that to last for like another couple years. I don't know how
I'm not going
y'all can live with that.
Yeah,
it's so painful. But all right, chat. I love that area.
Chat real quick. We should be getting the Redstone bee imminently. Redstone is like one away from Firestone, and then we should have explosive after that. So we already have coal. But Kat, we're actually getting very close. You said you were working on the implosion compressor?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's actually, I think we're going to line up perfectly here.
Hopefully. I have to make more of these steel frame boxes real fast. It shouldn't take too long.
Oh, you got to drive around there regularly? Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, see, I had family in Ashburn, Fairfax, Manassas. I have family like all over upper Virginia area. I was driving around there all the time.
Dude, Nova, I am so mad that about Micro Center. I wish we had a Micro Center here. So there's
He was
two
talking
micro
about this recently.
dude. There's 2 Micro Centers in Georgia and like around the Atlanta area, and then there's none in Alabama. What the hell, man? We got a decent population here. Come on.
It is so funny because you were like
Dude.
literally just going on about that to me like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Makes me mad.
Like, I wish that we'd get an IKEA. Like, why can't we have an IKEA?
That's in Atlanta as well. Everything's in Atlanta. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
dude,
That's
I
why
don't want to
up.
go to Atlanta. No. Although if we ever do that, we'll have to call up Adidia. Yo,
Right?
man.
We've totally talked about that. Like, oh, we should go to Atlanta and then just call Adidia and be like, hey.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he would appreciate that last second. Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
right?
sure. That's not weird.
So I live near Baltimore, so the bosses are all like, yeah, just drive down. It's only like an hour. And I'm thinking, yeah, if I do it at 2 a.m. maybe. Yeah. I've also got fam in Baltimore. I used to have to drive from Fairfax to Philadelphia for like work training stuff. And then my dad, he used to like take a train to New York City back when I was a baby and commute all the time, which was insane to think about. Yep, Amtrak.
Okay, I just realized I've been putting off Benita's song long enough. Let me go
Oh snap!
check it out while we're still
I see.
chit chatting and
Unfortunately,
chilling.
I don't see the all
The
the
little redemptions,
readings
yeah.
on my chat. So I'm
I don't-
sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't, because you're using that like proprietary app or whatever that allows you to see on the iPad, that allows you to see the emotes, the 7TV stuff. Yeah, I don't know if there'd be an option or anything like that. What's the app called again?
1 second. Frosty.
Frosty, that sounds right, yeah. Frosty iPad redemption.
Oh my god, Wegmans. I miss Wegmans.
What is that again? It sounds familiar.
Like a really nice grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. It's always so pretty up there. Like how they arrange like the cities and stuff is just gorgeous. I love that area so much. I just hate the traffic. Chemical bath. Where did I put the chemical bath? Maybe I didn't make one for HV.
Yeah, I don't think you have one for HV. No. Do we need one?
I just need one for the thing I'm making. I'm trying to figure out if I have one anywhere else other than LV. I think I just have one in LV. Okay. The bath. I love this song.
No,
So
I'm
pretty.
already kind of like, this feels vaguely familiar to me.
It is just really, really pretty. Hey there, Kaiser. How you doing? They had like some really pretty parks and stuff. I used to go sit out at Walney Road Park. I don't know if any of y'all know that one. I used to go there all the time and do paintings. It was like my chill place that I'd go to. Go and grab this out. feel like I'm moving so slow today. Gold cable. Did I not grab those two? Okay. You there? One of those. And now I need some HV circuits. Gosh, I like listening to this makes me want to go pull up the soundtrack to listen to later. They did so good with the music on this. Been gaming some Greg. Very cool.
What's up, Umi Pie? How you doing?
Hey there, Umi Pie.
All right. I think I'm just gonna give this a whirl.
Do it.
It's such a weird song. It goes from like a 6/8 time signature to then like 4/4 and like other places. It's very like free flowing. But yeah,
really
I'm pretty sure we did watch this together, Kat.
I don't doubt it. One of my favorites.
No. Yeah, something like that.
It was really good, baby.
I haven't
Hey
thought
there,
about.
Bonzu.
Yeah, thank you. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
And I just saw Nova's comment back to like Nova talk. What's the highway that goes down next to the battlefield? It was under construction for like 5 years, 66. That finally got completed, and then they started reconstructing a little bit more around 66, more up towards Centerville, and then 28 and 29 were put under construction, and that was like the nightmare construction that we were talking about, because it was like they had to like reroute all the weird traffic that you would normally do to like go down these different parts, if that makes sense. It's very weird. Like, I think how they do the roads in that area to go to different parts of like Centerville and Fairfax and stuff is just odd.
It was so peaceful. It really is a peaceful sounding song, isn't it?
It is so pretty.
Yeah, it's very
Doesn't that
good.
like they have that play at like the very beginning, right when they're like introducing the characters and they're just like waking up? Am I remembering that right? It's been a couple years since I've seen it.
Dude, I don't know. What I will say is, like, I just went and checked the runtime on that movie. It's like 127 minutes. I feel like so much happens in that movie. I feel like I expected it to be over 3 hours.
It is such a good movie.
I don't know how they put that all in there.
Like, I've seen so many different like renditions of that. Like, they've made Pride and Prejudice so many times, but I think that one's my favorite.
Oh no, chat, we're done for.
What?
Requires block of firestone as a foundation.
Can you not do Firestone?
That's gotta be a bit of a problem. Firestone is this rare thing that you find in the Nether, and remember, it like catches you on fire when you're like processing it around, and then you have to use like the autoclave. Do we have an HV autoclave? We do, don't we?
Maybe.
Because I will need that for this to function.
Yes.
Oh, we do. Yeah,
yes, we do.
Okay, good. Thank you. And none of it, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't feel rushed at all.
Oh, did you see Nova's question? What's a good way to power the T3 miners and EV other than the gas turbine? I was thinking battery boxes.
I'm trying to think. It's a bit of an awkward situation until... Like, the thing that I did next was moving over to the plasma generators, I think. So I think I did use IV gas turbines for a while. I mean, they suck on power efficiency, but I think you just kind of have to use it. And I think I just continued with that until I was able to make, what, like the LUV pocket plasma generator? And then I just threw in like helium plasma or tin plasma into this. So it's a bit of an awkward situation. Maybe somebody else in chat has a better idea about how you can sort of like ease that transition for like, you know, powering things mobily. You could always do EU P2P with applied energistics. It could be a little finicky, but you can definitely make it work. Oh, it would help if I had the accelerator on. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Hey, that's right. Kat, I noticed that you already completed the implosion compressor or the controller block.
Yeah, I got the controller block. I'm just working on the energy hatch, and then I should be good to go.
Well, awesome, because I have got this redstone bee. I've got to figure out the whole firestone situation. I know that we've had a miner in the Nether. In fact, I think it's still there. Yeah, maybe if I'm lucky, we'll have some firestone.
Didn't you just move the miner for sphalerite?
No, this is like based on where I put it last time, which I don't remember. I'll have to find it. But yeah, chat, here's the big deal is like you find one firestone dust and you do get 16 from this quest. And what you can do is you can actually like put this back into an autoclave. 90% chance to get raw firestone from a dust with distilled water, which is very nice because we have plenty of distilled water right now. So we should be able to make a block of this without too much trouble. If we can just find one dust, that's all. Just one, please. So we'll go check that in just a second. I just want to make sure we get enough drones of this redstone. I think like 20 to 30 should be enough. Man, this is when the world accelerator really starts to pay off. It's when you're trying to make all these different drones. Anybody get into bees, I highly recommend doing this. I'm not even using it for breeding. Like, we're just using it to multiply drones. Sigil of Suppression. Great way to find Firestone later on. Tier 2 Blood Magic. Ah. Yeah, see,
Oh,
and we need the
very
implosion
cool.
compressor in order to be able to get into Blood Magic. So it's like a chicken or egg thing, unfortunately.
But that is cool. We've never, I
Yeah.
don't think we've ever messed with that one before.
It's a lot of Blood Magic stuff we've never gotten into. Okay. Let's put our Redstone Princess there for now. And yeah, let's go check the Nether. I'll have to check our waypoints. I'm pretty sure we have the miner over there. Somewheres. Oh, maybe not.
The rabbit hole that is Expedition 33's combat is going deeper.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. It can get a little bit overwhelming. There's like all these different systems with the Pictos and the Lumina stuff, and it's actually a lot like Final Fantasy IX, where you like learn all these abilities. You know how you learn the abilities off of your weapons in Final Fantasy IX, and then like you had access to those permanently on the character. It kind of does that, only with not weapons, as these things called Pictos, which think of them as like accessories on your character. They have their own stats, like speed and health and stuff like that, and their own like abilities, but you like learn those abilities if you do so many battles with them equipped. And then you can spend like your Lumina points on, you know, which of those upgrades that you've learned. And it's ubiquitous across all characters too. So like once you learn it, you learn it for everybody, which is really nice. It's like they took everything about that system in Final Fantasy IX and just like took the best parts and made it the best that it could be. It's pretty awesome. Okay, apparently I had already collected the miner. Let's go back. Maybe if we're lucky, it's in a chest here. I do have a chest that I haven't fully organized yet. Firestone. Nope. Nope, definitely not. Alright. Well, first of all, let's go put the miner in a sphalerite vein, because Kat did request that. Although, hold on.
Thank you.
Was there any sphalerite in there? Let me double check this real quick. And not really. Okay. Alright, and we'll use a separate like diamond chest for this. Advanced miner. Yep. Mining pipe. Perfect. Ooh,
Hey, yo, in carpet.
Yo, what up? How's it going? How are you doing? How was your weekend? Do we have any more mining pipe? No, we really don't. Okay.
Yeah, I stole it all, but with the drill.
Oh, understandable. Yeah, you're fine. Go take a bunch of steel, chat. I think it's I think the best recipe is the small well, until you have stainless steel to spare. I think the best recipe is the small pipe. You make the small steel pipe and then you put it through the wire mill after the fact, I think. Let's see. Small pipe.
In carpet says, is anyone able to redeem the song request? I'm starting to wonder if the CD is set to an hour.
It is. Yeah, it is 1 hour. Because it was getting to the point where, like, I don't know, I felt like I wasn't getting enough done in the actual video game that I did increase the cooldown. I could always be like, you know, persuaded to change that eventually if enough people are interested in that. I just wanted to make sure that, like, you know, we were still like, I don't know, we're here to chat and chill, obviously. And I know people love the piano covers, but I know also people want to see the gameplay to an extent, so just kind of a attempt on my part to balance things. Yeah, I really wish that it would show the cooldown when you click on that. I was even looking into a way of like, you know, okay, how can I make like a command in chat, like an exclamation mark command, where you all can see the cooldown time, and I could not find a way to do that. I'm going to bed. Yo, good night, Law.
Night, Law.
Appreciate you hanging out. Have good sleep. But yeah, you know, any streamer experts in chat, if anybody knows a way to do a command like that, let me know. I just don't know if there's anything in the Twitch API that gives access to that information. Alright, let's go find a decent Sphalerite vein. Oh, Kat, do you still have the Prospector?
Remember, I put it in the chest in front of LV. Like in the floor.
Oh, you did mention that. Yeah. Thank you.
He just doesn't listen to me, guys.
No, I did. I just didn't like... I knew you put something there. My brain just didn't put 2 and 2 together. All I heard was, I'm putting blah, blah, blah in the LV chest. Oh, okay. Thanks, honey.
All I equate to is blah, blah, blah.
Listen. You're guilty too, okay? All right, chat. We're going to have a ad break here. I'm literally just going to be looking around for a decent Sphalerite vein. We're just going to put the miner down. Nothing too crazy while you all are gone during ad break. If you're over on Twitch, so we will catch y'all on the flip side of that. We'll still be hanging around. Oh yeah, there's plenty of sulfur veins here. Nice. All right. And then I am going to try to do, since we haven't found Firestone yet, there is kind of a trick where you can like see underneath in the lava. And sometimes you can like see one of the ores if you position yourself perfectly. And since we have fire resistance from our adventure backpack, we should be able to make that work.
So after you do this, could you just make the Firestone be?
Yeah.
So you don't have to do this again?
Exactly. Yep.
I didn't know if that was your plan or not.
Oh, that's definitely the plan. Oh yeah, I never want to have to do this again. This is silly.
Like, please, never, ever.
Sometimes you get lucky and you just kind of find it like, you know, happenstance.
Oh my gosh. Sci-fi, which Final Fantasy are you talking about? Did I play Final Fantasy? I've only played Final Fantasy. Is that 12 or 10-2?
That's 12, yeah.
Okay.
What an interesting one to have, like, hey, this is the only one I've ever played. I don't think I've ever met anybody who had only played 12. I'm trying to think, like, what is the most, like... Like, I'm thinking about a couple different things, chat. Like, what's the most accessible one that's, like, not too... that doesn't suffer too much from its old school vibes? I would say that, like, FF7 still lives up to it, but it definitely gets aged some by, like, 9 and 10. Like, I think 9 is solid. Not everybody loves 9, but, like, you know, they were kind of refining their systems more by then. The graphical stuff does look way better than 7, to be fair. But 7 is beloved for a reason. Like, I think it's because of the time that it came out and, like, what it did in that time period, revolutionary wise. Like, gosh, I don't know. Kat, what do you think? That's a tough question.
Know. It's like,
you also couldn't go wrong with 6, like if you wanted old school, like 2D sprite kind of thing.
I think it depends on like what kind of gameplay that you're most attracted to. Like if you're drawn more towards a certain art style, or if you're drawn towards a different story, if you're drawn towards like they all have their own charm.
Before 12, it was much more turn-based, like very, very turn-based. So it depends on like if you're interested in that or not. Another thing that I would say is like after 12, they were trying to kind of like 13 is still kind of turn-based. They were trying to kind of like, you know, do something revolutionary with each new one. You know, sometimes it went well, sometimes it didn't. By the time you get to like 15 and 16, it's much more action-oriented. I do have to say though, like the new Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, you do not have to play the original Final Fantasy VII to play those games. And I think that they nail, like, Kat, don't you think like Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth's combat is like some of the best combat in any Final Fantasy?
On which one?
Rebirth and Remake for Final Fantasy VII.
It did feel really nice.
It's like a mix of turn-based and action. Like you can pause to make strategic decisions, but then it's like very action-based as well. Like I think it's like the best of all worlds. In case you can't see, I am trying to like get myself at like a perfect. There's like a little like 1 or 2 pixels, and if you get it just right, you can actually see underneath the lava. It's so hard to do though. Y'all can see that like as I transition though, like you can kind of see underneath very oh there it is. Oh, y'all see that? I just saw some. Okay, we're just gonna get our hammer and just kind of go to town and hope that we got it.
Blade says time to sail off on the expedition.
Nice, dude. I really hope you enjoy it. It's fantastic. I just realized we didn't have our magnet on, so I think we just actually destroyed it with lava.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, there we go, chat. You see that? You can kind of see underneath like that. Honey for the sweet stuff. Yeah, yep, exactly. I think I see it over there. I think we just lost our flight potion. Okay.
Mr. Nibble said, you will be at the right height if you bonk your head on the underside of a block.
Oh, true. You know, I did forget about that aspect of it, yeah. You're right. Let's try that. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working. Unless I'm just doing it wrong.
You know.
Oh, we got it again, though.
I've mentioned this before, but here lately, I have really had an urge to pick up a fresh playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV again.
Oh my gosh, dude. That is such a that is such a commitment.
I love it.
Oh, we got it, chat.
It's so much fun.
There it is. We got it.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's put that in our backpack, right? We're going to come home. OSRS this past week. Oh my gosh. I am preventing myself from going down that rabbit hole. I kind of want to just like jump into that like straight onto a stream one day.
OSRS. That sounds so familiar. What is that?
Old school RuneScape.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. We keep talking about Dragon Wilds.
Oh yeah, the new. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about that.
Yeah, I've almost pulled the trigger and bought that so many times this past week.
Oh god. Yep, and that's what happens, chat. Fires.
This year, it just seems like there are so many games. Like, I don't think I've spent this much on video games in years.
This is actually turning out to be a really good year. This feels like 2023 did. 2023 is when like Baldur's Gate came out, and
yeah.
Oh gosh, what else came out that year? There were so many good things then.
Blade. Okay, without spoilers, what in the actual F is the start to the expedition? Like, what?
I'm trying to think, like, wait, how far have you gotten? Oh, dude, wait, no. Oh, no, I know what just happened. They take the box and they just shake that shit up. And they're like, nope. Here's what's happening. And like they start off right off the bat with like all the mystery and intrigue and stuff. Very cool. All right, there we go, Kat. I have a quest for you to redeem. It is an MV. It's called Firestone Ore / Dust. You can search for it too if you want.
I got it.
Okay.
Awesome. Claimed.
Yep. Hello, I'm right here.
Loot bag. And for you.
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, perfect, chat. Okay, let's get some distilled water, which I think has been going all this time over here. Yo, we almost have a full super tank. That's awesome.
That is great.
All right.
Yeah, I don't understand what is up with this.
And then we're going to go to the autoclave, and we're going to... does this require a circuit? Oh, it does. Circuit 2. There we go. So all we need is 9. We'll definitely get 9 out of this. Like, it's a 90% chance. The old man... No, I know, Blade. That is a mystery that is continuing to unravel even 30 hours into the game. They don't leave you high and dry though. They give you like tidbits as you go. You know.
So
This is very good. Yes.
I have a question.
Go for it.
So the implosion compressor, the control block uses HV circuits.
Yes.
Does that mean that the energy
Nope.
hatch needs to be HV?
Nope.
Or it can be any?
What matters is the recipes. And if you look at most of the implosion compressor recipes, at least the ones that we're going to be doing, like for example, if you look up like double compressed cobblestone, so that's what we needed in order to do blood magic. And you look up the LV.
Okay.
You really don't need more than LV for this machine, for most cases.
I thought that that's what we did in Neo Tokyo was LV. So I'm really confused. It's not like seeming to accept it, or does it not like where I put it?
I mean, where you put it should be fine. There must be something else that's going on that's not like... I mean, what does the front of the multi-block say? Like, does it say incomplete structure, or...
Oops. It keeps saying this, and then I hit it with my toolbox.
Okay, but yeah, you don't want to do maintenance until you have a complete structure. So first you want it to not say incomplete structure anymore. So you've done something wrong where it's still not complete.
Energy hatch, maintenance hatch, muffler, input and output.
Is this any casing for them?
Yeah.
Any of them?
That's why I'm so confuzzled.
Where's the muffler hatch?
It's on the top. Top middle.
Top middle.
Right there.
Yeah. Is the middle block, is it hollow in the middle?
No, it's not hollow.
Aha! Classic.
Gosh, I cannot believe I made that mistake.
You were almost there. 30 hours? Yep. But like I said, like, don't worry, you end up being satisfied with various explanations for things as you go. Like, they don't, it's not one of those things where it's like, haha, we're gonna dangle this carrot in front of you for like 30 hours and you won't know anything. It's like, no. They're very tactful with their storytelling in the game. Yo, Doc, how's it going? You a fellow GregTech enjoyer? Welcome.
Hello.
We are working on an explosive bead and implosion compressor right now. Cat's pretty much got this going. But yeah, I would just use I would just make an LV energy hatch, Cat, and use the MV one for something else later. Be my best advice.
Probably could.
Okay, I'm gonna try to put this in my backpack and not make a mess. Okay. Because if we have any fires anywhere next to cables, that's gonna cause an explosion.
I'll be very upset with you.
I know. I've already. Okay, I had it in for like half a second. There's already several fires. Okay.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Dude, there's no way to avoid this. There's zero way to avoid this. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh. And no, not playing solo. Me and Ben are a husband and wife that are playing this together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I have a bad day today, kind of game wise. What's happening in your game? Are you doing GTNH?
Or maybe they meant game wise, like, are you playing solo? I don't know.
Oh.
Or maybe you did mean in game. Either way, what's going on? If you have any questions about GTNH, let us know. Kat and I have more hours than we would care to admit into this mod pack, so don't know everything, but definitely acquired a knowledge between our efforts and everybody in chat telling us stuff over the past year. It's been good. My team broke up. Oh god. Got to EV.
No.
That, you know what? Don't feel too bad because that is a very common thing for EV and Ivy. Most teams will disband by then.
Yeah.
That's just kind of the nature of things. The infrastructure check in the EV and Ivy is pretty crazy. I find it to be one of the most enjoyable parts of the game, personally. But, yeah, it could be rough. It could be rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Shot in the Dark, you can always ask anybody in our community, in our Discord, if they want to play with you or, you know, throw it out there. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Might have a better odds here than, you know, statistically than the GTNH Discord in general. I don't know. Made it back to ZPM in like 2021. Yeah, that's where Kat and I ended our like run before Neo Tokyo before we started streaming. Freaking Lutetia, man.
And that was before I knew anything about bees. So that was a very painful chug to bees.
Okay, chat, we have to take this out of our backpack one more time. Put it in the compressor. Good times. Oh my god. Dude, that was so many fires. That was so quick, dude. What the hell? Any down here? Oh yeah, several down here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not my favorite mechanic. The whole Firestone thing. But there we go. We got it. The block of Firestone, which will not catch things on fire, thankfully. And so now we'll put this emerald away. My favorite is LUV. LUV is good. Like, there's a big problem in LUV right now in GTNH, and that is the power conundrum. You know, I mean, obviously you get fusion then, and you can use fusion for power, but it's just very awkward. It's very awkward until you can get something like Knack Fuel up and running. And like, when can you do that, chat? Like Knack Fuel 1 and 2? Is it ZPM or UV? I can't remember. But yeah, it's a little awkward. Assembler line, yep. The Knack line had just come out. I was looking at content of make a rocket, make a circuit, make a fusion reactor, and it was like, nah, I'm good. I can definitely understand that. I've used my favorite chapter, but that's probably because my favorite element in the periodic table is tungsten. Okay, yes. So when Blade saw tungsten, he was like, I'm all in. Let's go. Yeah, Chad, don't you have a favorite element in the periodic table? Everybody has that, right? Kat, what's your favorite?
I couldn't tell you now.
I know it's not cadmium.
Not right now, anyway.
What's your Discord channel? Let me see. I should have a command. There you go. Alrighty. Home. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Right, we can take... Okay, chat, we can take the Redstone Princess. And then I think it is a coal bee, right? Yeah. Alright. I need to go gather the electrical stimulators and stuff from the nether and bring them back to the overworld. Let's go do that real quick.
You know, that is a great question.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Out of
I'm not a
the original-
Pokemon person. That's all cat.
Yeah, if there is anyone that's in chat, let's get all y'all involved in this. What is your favorite Pokemon out of the original 3? Venusaur, Squirtle, or Charmander? Yeah, Bulbasaur. I go back and forth between Bulbasaur and Charmander. I mean, I really love me some Charmander, but every now and then I really do like playing with Bulbasaur. But Charmander's probably my favorite.
It's got to be like an alternate version reality of me that really got into Pokemon back in the day. Just didn't do it.
What? Blade, you wound me. I hate Pokemon with a passion.
Dude, yeah.
My man, you really wound me.
I don't hate it. Like, I'm surprised to hear Blade utter those fighting words, but you know.
See, I like Bulbasaur. I'm not really into Squirtle that much, but I found Bulbasaur pretty useful in several of the fights and stuff. But I am a pyro at heart, so Charmander is usually my winner. It is really funny. Like before you asked that, we were talking about what's your favorite element on the periodic table. I was like keeping quiet but kind of laughing because I can't remember the name of the things, but when I was doing chemistry labs and stuff, usually my favorite elements were the things that burned the prettiest.
Okay.
Because they all put off different colors when you burn them.
Oh, I'm trying to think of one that is like, I can't remember any of them that do that. It's so funny. You don't use it, you lose it. Kat used to be a chemistry major.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone now.
I've had several majors, and I've forgotten a lot of things.
Haven't we all? Maybe it's just me and Kat.
Our age is showing, baby.
Yeah. Okay, chat. I think we should have everything here. Let's see.
What's your favorite Pokemon out of Generation 1? I prefer the first generation of Pokemon. I thought they got really weird after that. I really love Pikachu, but I also really like Eevees because you can turn them into 4 different types.
Okay, chat.
At
We have
least in the original.
a bit of a setback.
What did you do now?
We don't have Ruby to make the Firestone.
What?
I don't know. I got so confused. I got like way ahead of myself. We have to make Ruby, which means we need Redstone and Diamond, which means we need Certus, which means we need Monastic and Secluded, Hermitic. Oh god. Okay, wait. What time is it, dude? This isn't gonna happen today.
I think you get Monastic from the quest book, like with coins.
I think you're right. Yeah, or you get the drones anyway, which means you can like kind of force it upon a bee.
Yeah.
Use enough.
You can get it from a beekeeper as well.
I think I do have that trait actually. Yeah, I might go see if I can find that in a second. Let me give me 1 second, Kat.
All right. Where was I? Don't you love that game where you are like, what was I working on?
Oh, Sci-Fighter, yeah. Expedition 33 has a very interesting take on Souls-like mechanics. Yeah, it's all about like the timings of the dodging and the parrying, right? What I have found is that it's a lot easier to follow, at least for me personally, it's a lot easier to follow audio cues with the game. Like, the game makes sure that it is very like specific with its sort of like audio, like sounds and stuff right before the mob is going to hit. So I will often go by audio rather than visual. It depends on what you're fighting, but yeah. Like Gen 3 the most. Also, Ruby was my first game.
Okay.
How far
Well, I mean, I think that makes sense.
was Ruby third
If
gen?
it's your first one.
Was Ruby third gen, Cat?
I think so. I don't remember. Like, I didn't really play those that much because I didn't like the Pokemon, so I didn't even bother playing those. Like, whenever I go back and play, like, I pretty much always just play red, blue, and yellow. And
The OG.
then I think I played, was it Diamond and Gold? So yeah, I think Ruby was third gen, and then I've got Sword and Shield, and I've only played a little bit of that.
Yeah, you know, I didn't even think about that with the Flasks Sci-Fighter, but yeah, that's a good point. Definitely a lot of inspirations, but like, you know, I don't feel like any of the inspirations were ham-fisted. Like, they all make sense for the game. Like, there are so many ways in which the gameplay, like, they could have failed and made the gameplay really annoying, but like, they were so smart about game design, in my opinion. I feel like they solved every potential problem you can have, for the most part. The only criticism I'll make, and this is like something a lot of games like will run folly of, which is like, you kind of like figure out the one sort of like turn order play style that is like the most optimal, or at least that you found so far, and then like every battle ends up kind of being the same, where you like open up with that and end up playing that same sort of like turn order. But then like the boss fights will really throw a wrench into that, so that's not always the case necessarily. But that's a very difficult like design thing to get around. Dude, I thought I had Monastic Bee. Like, some of our like bee like villagers, like, just that I had in these little holes, they just like disappeared.
Oh, I wonder if weird.
I wonder if like mobs spawned like in the same place, like they weren't lit up properly or somehow.
Can mobs spawn in the same space as a villager? Like in the same like one whole space?
You know, I actually don't know that. But there were like torches right above them. It shouldn't have happened. I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe I just hallucinated it. I don't know.
You hallucinated. And Brochacho, thank you for putting out those the generations and the colors. It's been so long since I've like looked at all the like Pokemon games that came out. I've forgotten so many of them. Do I know Styro Pyro? I do not. What kind of stuff do they do? Wolfpack?
Okay, Kat, I think it's time to start redeeming the Monastic Bee. Let's see. Oh, it's 4 blocks of emerald, 32 royal jelly. Yo, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Where did I put a polarizer over here? Let's see. It's been too long, guys. Like 5 days since I've been in here, and I don't remember half the machines I made. Did I make one for over here? Yes. Okay, what is this lo-fi song from?
This is Animal Crossing, which you have played.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I was like, this sounds so familiar. What is this from?
Yep.
All right, let's see.
Styro Pyro. Interesting.
What is your guys' legendary favorite Pokemons from 1 and 4, maybe?
Dude, y'all are like losing me in this conversation completely.
Yeah, he does not do Pokemon.
Y'all fun. Maybe
Pokemon.
I'll go look at Wolfpack's piano cover here.
Right?
You like chemistry and 5 burning colors. Here's terrifyingly high voltages. Is it High Voltage by Electric Six?
I love that song.
Please let it be that.
My favorite sane engineer.
Oh, it was a highlight message. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me see here.
Pyro is essentially a mad scientist hellbent on teaching people his ways. That's amazing. Oh, Uyange building, making progress. Well, post pics, man. We love seeing what y'all are up to.
Ooh.
What is your favorite legendary?
Ooh, there you go, Cat. It's like some.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch.
Red
Let's
flames
see.
here.
I'll forget the red flames. Get some other colors in there. Yes.
White. Was it cesium chloride? Oh, dude, I love how it looked. Dude, look how it looks like electricity there. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, what the hell, man? That's cool.
I mean, chemistry is so much fun. Like, it really is. I love labs.
Azuna might stream. Wait, Azuna might stream what?
Stream the world.
Oh, the RuneScape? Or wait, no. What are we talking about?
And let's see. That is like scary high voltage, to the point where it makes air and everything near it instantly plasma. Holy mackerel.
Sounds a bit dangerous.
God knows, words that have never been said before. Chemistry was so much fun. Well, I say it in past tense because I did it past tense.
All right, chat. We're just gonna take this one monastic drone and attempt to make it. Like, I'm gonna use a Force Princess so we get 4 drones out of it. Just kind of roll the dice on this, I guess. I guess YOLO. Might be a laser out. Oh, well, that's not a good start.
What'd you do?
Well, they're all showing, like, what do you call the primary stat, or like the dominant is all forest. Okay, they all got monastic on them though. That's fine. All right, here we go again. Oh, nighttime. But yeah, Wolfpack, that makes a lot more sense. Dude, does this monastic have like 1 fertility on it? Oh my god, it does. Oh, what the hell, dude? What is this garbage? Oh my god, okay. We have to make sure that we fix that. Hopefully. Hopefully we can. Please don't turn all 1. Oh, good, yes. Nice. Okay. Okay, they're all 1-3. That's okay. We can do it. Wait, we're only gonna get 1. Oh, actually, this could be a disaster. Bee breeding, chat.
Joys.
It is fun. Moments like this are slightly stressful, though. Oh, we got the 3-3. Let's go. Dude, that is so good, chat. In case you don't know why, basically, like, you know, you can never make more drones of this if you're stuck at 1-1. So we want to make sure that the 3 fertility gets preserved. But if that still had the dominant trait as 1, it makes it seem more and more difficult as we go. But that is looking very, very good. Oh, it looks like we're gonna need wheat for flowers, maybe? Where's those? Flowers and wheat. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Forgot I had a pog here. Hell yeah. I love that pog. Looked a little cursed when Kat first made it, but she made it better.
We don't talk about that one.
No, it was one of those things where it's like, why does this look cursed? I don't understand why. And she had left off the whiskers.
There was another one I made that I left off the whiskers too, and I was like, wait, where are the whiskers? I just have to like keep reminding myself when I make these whiskers.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we did it, chat. We got 3-3 on the princess and the drone. I think we're home free.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
I got the implosion compressor set up for you.
Nice, nice. I thought I'd be meeting you right at the middle at the same time. Unfortunately, Kat.
I beat you to it.
Complications. It's Greg. What did we expect?
Right? All right. Well, you did Sphalerite, right?
Yes, it is currently running.
Okay. Let's see.
What's up, Redwall? How's it going?
Hey, yo.
Hey, chat, I'm just trying to make some more of these monastic drones, try to get a sort of pure breed going here, and then should be in pretty good shape. So it's like a pretty straightforward line, I think. Austere. Oh yeah, you need like, we have to make austere, which is modest and frugal. Do we have frugal yet? Oh, we have rural.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is gonna take you a while to get through this
Cat,
line.
stop. Look, whose side are you on? Stop making fun
I'm
of
just
me.
like, man, I remember this. This is no fun.
Uh-huh.
And are you talking about Lugia? I just saw the power of one. On my last quest for Stone Age meteor hunting. Very fun. You know, we have a meteor right here.
I think I already found all the prints.
Oh, really?
I thought I did. Unless I'm like mixing it up with another playthrough of some kind. I don't know. You could do a T search for them. Oh, they might be in the miscellaneous chest down there.
Oh, okay.
Downstairs in the
I mean,
basement.
we're not like getting to it right now. So
I mean, we should be able to. I mean,
This
being
week,
able to fly
cool.
around fast just makes it easy. Anyway.
Oh,
so.
yeah. And
Okay.
I will be right back.
Okay. Oh, in the meantime, I gotta figure out what we're doing here, chat. So we need frugal. We don't have frugal yet. We're gonna need modest and sinister with each other. Requires arid humidity, temperature between hot and hellish. I guess I could just get a sinister bee and then no, wait. No, we need to be in an actual arid humidity. So I don't think that, like, I think if we, okay, hold on. Chat, if I'm recalling correctly, I think there's only a couple different types of humidity. Is there anything hotter than, or like more, is there anything drier than arid? I don't think there is. Let me actually look up the GTNH biome wiki. We'll pull this up real quick. Okay. So if I look up humidity, yeah, 0% is arid. You can't get any lower than 0%. Not possible. So nether would technically be fine for that. But then requires temperature between hot and hellish. So if we look back at this, hot is like temperature 200. Okay. And then I guess let me control F hellish. Oh no, hellish is 200. Wait. It says between hot and hellish, but I'm showing hot and hellish both being 200%. Oh, here we go. Okay, okay. So it can't be hellish, right? But it has to be between 100 and 200%, I would assume. It's like 101 through 199 would be fine. Yo, Bailey, what's up? And tell. What is going on? Got nukes, we are using just the flight potions. Potion flask. I really am looking forward to, we didn't do this in Neo Tokyo, I'm really looking forward to getting into blood magic and actually making the flight time on this much better. I think you can get it up to like 22 plus minutes or something like that. We didn't look into it last time for whatever reason, but really looking forward to getting that. Sorry, chat, 1 second. Oh my gosh, she sent it. She sent me a picture of the spider that's on the ceiling. Okay, thanks, Cap. Good to know. Oh, is it 18 minutes? Okay, that's still much better than 7. But yeah, I find the potion flask to be just the easiest, most accessible way of getting it. Obviously, you have to wait until you can get the Thaumic Restore from Thaumcraft, but yeah, okay. So, bottom line, chat, we can't do this in the Nether. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to put Modest and Sinister together. Or Modest and Fiendish. Might as well do Modest and Sinister. I guess we should pull this back up and like see what kind of biome we can do, and then we can just make a biome potion for this. So we can sort by temperature, theoretically. Hello? Or maybe we can't. It looks like you should be able to click this, but apparently not. Okay. Let's look for something like, okay, yeah, Savannah. Savannah's perfect. There we go. Easy. Let's come over here to the biome potion area. Let's put on our witchery garb. Let's see. Get our book of biomes out. Savannah. It'd be like near Mesa or something like that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Savannah. We make sure that that's on Savannah. Put the paper in there. There's our biome Savannah. Okay. And then we're going to do Nether Ward, Tear of the Goddess, Vapor, Diamond, Glowstone, Blaze Rod, then the paper, then gunpowder. Pretty sure that's the right order, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, Nether Wart. Boop, 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 boop. And a glass bottle. There we go. There's our Savannah. Perfect. Okay. Sleepers real quick. Alright. Now this is where I did... This is where I wanted hot plains for the Saltby. I didn't even check to see if... Sorry, Chad, I didn't realize I still had the screen up. I didn't even check to see if hot plains actually had the same requirements. Hot plains. Oh, it wouldn't have worked because the it has to be greater than 100%. Okay. So this was not in vain. All right, let's get that screen out of here. All right, we're gonna go over one. Boop, boop. Right here, I think. Yeah. Nice. Okay, and we are going to have to... I'm going to come back to the Nether. We're going to get rid of this. We do need an alveary for this. Oh, I left my witchery garb on. Whoops. There we go. We're definitely going to need that hookup for the electrical stimulators as well. I gotta say, Chad, it's been really nice being able to get into bees myself for a change. I know the gameplay will, you know, eventually kind of like wear thin for them, but I have fun with them for a good while. I know people like Nova have been on their own bee mission on the journey. And while I do know quite a bit, I definitely don't know everything about it. So I've been doing a little bit of learning here and there. Let's get our other gear back on. Perfect. All right, we'll come over here. We will... I'm gonna make sure I'll line this up correctly. Should be right here. Okay, make some space for the electrical stimulators. Let's go grab those real quick. We'll also need the frame housing. Okay. Frame housing can go right there. That should be fine. Stimulators, boop, boop, boop. Those at the end of the journey can say, "Be there, done that." Nice. I am a little sad Kat didn't complete her quest of like getting one of every bee in an alveary. Maybe she can help me do that on this run. Alright. But she did a great job with the bees over there. Definitely learned a lot of tips from her. Okay. Perfect. Make sure these are all getting power. They are. Fantastic. And by the way, chat, I do know about the, what is it called? The transmission? Alveary transmission. We do need to make this. It's not too expensive. We should definitely make this soon. That way we're like, apparently it's supposed to be like better with the energy. And then, I mean, also, once we get cadmium, we can get the basic capacitor. Yep. Oh yeah, Kat was listening. Hello.
Yep, I just got back. I heard something about trying to get me to help you with something, but I didn't hear what that was.
Oh, just talking about bees in general. Like, I was just talking about, like, I learned a lot from your playthrough.
Okay.
With the bees and stuff. Okay, what do we need, chat? We need a... I need to go grab, like,
Hey there, Tell. Hey, Bailey.
I need to grab a modest princess down here. See if we have a pristine. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come over here. We'll put the modest... Oh, it was a queen, apparently. Okay. Let's get that separated. We need to put a sinister with it. That's right. So I can go ahead and go grab that real quick. Kat, what are you getting into now? The rest of the stream?
I'm trying to decide what I'm going to get into. I think I need to make this chemical reactor. It's like there's this whole line.
Oh, yeah.
To like actually unlock the EV circuits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I've already got these.
You're also going to need the HV chemical reactor in order to make your first polytetrafluoroethylene.
Oh, delightful.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, chat, let's make sure that we have all these requirements, because this was kind of crazy. Arid humidity, we've got that. Temperature between hot and hellish, we've got that. This should work. Fingers crossed. Don't really need the modest drones anymore. Throw those away. Well, it's working. Yo, Nico, how's it going? Hello, hello. And King Cam, good morning. How are y'all doing? Did y'all have a good weekend? Found a meteor in 5 minutes. Now the quest book doesn't have a check mark for Stone Age. Can't figure out why. Oh god, dude. I hate it when
weird.
like the quest requirements like get all jumbled up, like because of prerequisite bullshit, you know. Or something on your shoulder. Well, no, it's not on her shoulder. It's above her head right now.
Yeah, I don't think it is a spider. I think it's a little roach.
Delicious.
I sent you a picture on Facebook.
Well, yeah, I saw. I really couldn't tell, actually.
Like, when I zoom in, I'm like, that looks tiny. So I assume it would be like a roach more than a spider. Either way, it needs to die.
Oh, and Doc, that is that's Kat who's speaking right now. My name is Vin. Yes, I've promised to take care of it right after stream.
Thank you, baby.
Here.
My favorite bug exterminator.
Don't know how I'm going to take care of it. That ceiling is awkward. To like,
it is very awkward.
Because you can't really like hit it hard.
It's like a good size hole. But so you probably just like shove something kind of small into it, I guess, and either chase it out or squash it. I don't know.
You sure Vin is not on your shoulder? Metaphorically. Yeah.
That would be so funny for him to be on my shoulder.
How are you two doing? We're doing good, Nico. Thanks for asking. We hadn't played any GTNH since like last Wednesday, so I was kind of like trying to get back on here right before stream. Like, what the heck are we gonna do in here? A little confused, but I think we have like a really good game plan for the week. Everybody,
we are hoping we will get to 8 applied energistic stuff.
Yep, that is the big goal. Kat, you know what to do. Nichrome coils, HV, energy hatch. I've got to do Stabaloy farm. I think we can make it happen. And for anybody like new to the stream, we do stream every Monday through Thursday around this time. Usually GTNH, occasionally it's going to be a different like Minecraft mod pack. Very occasionally we might do variety. We've been doing like our other games, kind of like more like evening time streams for us in the United States. So it's been a lot of fun. Okay, chat. My Oblivion frame's at 60%, and I'm doing this in an alveary. Don't let me forget.
What's it at right now?
60%. But it's knocking off 10. Huh?
So why don't you just go ahead and heal it? Like, pop it in the...
Well, it's going to get down again, like in 4 cycles, so... I'm just trying to make enough of these frugal drones to just kind of get by.
Okay. Be careful with Greg withdrawal. It's a serious issue. Yep. And I don't remember. Do you answer King Cam saying what happened to your stream last Thursday?
Oh yeah, I was feeling like it was weird. It was like all the symptoms of being sick without the sinus stuff or the fever. I don't know. I felt very fatigued, very weak. But like, you know, I checked my vitals. Everything's fine. It was just for like a day or two. I feel fine now. It was just like extreme. It was like COVID type fatigue. It was bizarre. Sorry, Kat, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. I was just reading Nico's message. I'm not going to stay long. I'm watching the bot on YouTube. I'm at day 4 while doing my own Greg adventure. Hey, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
And Thank you for watching the VODs.
Yeah, we
It was
do.
nice to hear people actually watch this.
Dude, yeah, that always like means a lot to me. Like, we do have this playthrough, and then we've also got like the playthrough that we did when we first started streaming, like a little over a year ago. Is that playlist labeled like Neo Tokyo, Cat?
I'm pretty sure it's labeled Neo Tokyo.
On YouTube? Okay, yeah, there's a playlist for all these different like series we've done. Definitely learned a whole lot since then. If you're looking for like some helpful tips, this is probably the better series to watch. Double Helix. But yeah, what's up, 60H? Hope you're doing well. We are, Cat just made the implosion compressor today. He's also working on some Ender IO stuff. I'm working on the explosive bee, because we need that for the implosion compressor. We're getting there. I think it's going to be close today. Neo Tokyo and the loading screen of the game is pretty neat. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy that intro quite a bit. And Kat and I definitely love that world. Like, you know, we've kind of mostly moved on from that world at this point, but that world was definitely a lot of fun. Missed the mark on Stargate just a little bit. I might go back, but I don't know. I'm just not interested in Stargate right now.
We've been having too much fun on this one.
Yeah. Yo, Sardra. How are you today? You guys are cooking hard rocket already? Yeah, dude. I don't know if we'll get the rocket by Thursday, but we'll definitely get titanium from a Stabaloy farm, so that we can go ahead and do an applied energistics. We'll probably get AE2 before we go to the moon. I very much enjoyed that skip.
And hey there, Yaski.
Started crafts for tier 5 EOH, slowly crawling my way to Universium. Oh my gosh, dude. That's what burned me out, was the Universium grind. Also power.
And that really like messed you so bad.
Oh god. Chat. I did it. I destroyed the Oblivion frame.
Are you freaking kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. Oh no. Well, we'll be able to make another one eventually. It's fine. We still have 2 left. It's okay. It's fine. See, this is what you have to be really careful with the Alviaries, chat. They knock off 10% durability per cycle. It's rough, man. Okay, that's the first time we've ever destroyed an Oblivion frame.
You broke our record.
Yeah, I did. It's your fault, chat. What can I say? Why would you do this to me?
Their fault. What did they do?
Distracting me.
Ah.
Got me thinking about the joys of Universium. Okay, we got frugal. What are we going for next? Probably austere, right? Yeah. So we need another modest queen. I think I have another one down here. Yep. Ripperino on that one. Can you imagine if that was our only Oblivion frame? I'm not sure what I would do next.
I'd say back up.
Cheat another one in. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the austere. Oh, exactly same like biome. That's perfect. Okay, so modest and frugal. Let's go grab a frugal drone. Excellent. I don't know why that quest just popped up, Cat, about the Ender Eyes, and all of a sudden I have the song Hungry Eyes.
Dude, such a good one.
Yep. Okay, chat, this should work. We get austere. And then we're going to need the monastic, which we did get earlier. Looks like there's no requirements on this one. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, chat. If you're trying to learn at home, watch out on that Oblivion frame. Pretty crazy. It only knocks off 2% in an apiary, but it knocks off 10% in an alveary. Which, if you're not like paying attention, that'll definitely bite you in the butt. All right, there we go. Got austere. Perfect. Hold on, I'm gonna try something real quick though. Will it actually work in this apiary? So I could just do it here instead. Yeah, just do it here. Much better. Kat, how are things going on your end?
They're going. I am working my way around here.
Oh yeah, dude. Yep, those IV circuits, we're gonna need that for the rocket eventually.
You use IV circuits to make the rocket?
You need 3 IV circuits, I believe, to make the NASA workbench.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Chat, we're gonna have the last ad break of the day in just a second. I'll go ahead and...
It's so crazy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and run it now. Go get a snack. Go take a stretch. I'm just going to be here just kind of babysitting this bee real quick. Making sure our Oblivion frame doesn't break a second time.
Don't break one.
Yep. So we will be right back. Also, are follow alerts not working? I feel like I'm missing all these follows. Yo, Shrek and Bayleaf, thank you for the follows. If you're still around.
Oh.
Don't know what's going on with that.
So you're not seeing them now either?
But did you see those follows?
No, but I haven't been seeing any of the alerts. Do you have the eyeball off?
No, it's on. It's on. I even tested this right before stream chat. Okay, well that worked. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, thank you all again. Always love seeing new people here. If there's still enough time, Path of the Wind, Hisaishi. Huh. Let's check this out.
Is that from something?
We're on ad break, I might as well. Let me, first of all, take the Oblivion frame out so I don't... actually, it should be fine. Famous last words.
Sound-wise? Oh.
But yeah, Wolfpack, we got enough time for one more.
Oh, I need to turn that off. It sounds pretty and I want to pay attention.
Sorry. Yeah.
I have been like so scatterbrained today. Like I keep getting like caught up in chat and stuff. I feel bad. I feel like I'm not getting anything done, but I've been having fun talking with everyone.
Oh, by the way, Doc, I don't mind talking about other games and stuff in here, like occasionally, but I think we've probably exhausted the Pokemon thing for today. So if we could chill on that for a bit, I'd appreciate it. All right, Kat, I'm gonna listen to this song real quick. Oh yeah, dude, you were trucking through these quests, dude.
Well, I mean, like there were a lot that we had already like started or had made, but they just were gated.
Yeah.
So I have to actually go through and like claim all these quests.
Dude, I need to as well. I'm way behind.
And I see like there's a whole bunch of like chemical processes and stuff. Like, do I need to do all of these processes? a lot of stuff. I think I still have a bunch over in MV that still need to be done too. Like I haven't done the polyvinyl chloride stuff yet. I'm so glad we're not doing this like Neo Tokyo. Like, oh my god, it's on the move. I need a second.
Oh, did you have to step away, Kat?
Yep, because the thing crawled out of the hole and it's crawling around.
Okay. Hey, chat, we should be back from the ads, though, by the way. Welcome back. You stay right there, Kat. I'll come in there.
Yeah, come save me, baby.
Combat it together.
Like I just glance up and it's crawling around on the ceiling. I'm like, oh my god. It's right there. You see it?
No.
Right there.
Go sit back down and talk to chat.
Okay. I will try not to freak out. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think we're in the...
He's the best bug exterminator, guys. He really is.
It's my favorite hobby.
Okay, I love how Zoe came over and was like, "Oh, you're in here? What you doing?"
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see him in the room. All right. A precision laser engraver. Got that one saved. And then we're going to need this one as well. Ew. That's really gross. Have I not made either of these yet? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. I don't know if those will like stay in there. Not in there. So do y'all know if like you like tear down the machine and it has the item holder on it, will the stuff stay in the item holder?
I would assume so.
I took it out for good measure, but
Well,
sci-fi. Yeah, this game is good.
Dude, yeah. I can't wait for Kat to play it one day. I know it probably won't be anytime soon, but
There's so much to play.
I'm
Like,
definitely
and
gonna
I
be playing
think-
tonight.
I really want to play Dragon Wilds. I really want to play Blueprints. And then I want to actually like finish Oblivion and Baldur's Gate.
And Kat, remember when we were gonna play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on stream?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, there's like
Well, maybe before the
there's so
third one
much.
comes out. Maybe. Oh, you're looking at Blueprints as well?
Backlog.
Oh.
Like it looks like it's totally a game I would like. Like I like those mystery kind of games. Apparently that game lasts a while. Good to know. Yeah, I haven't heard about like how long that game lasts, but it looked really good. Circuit assembler. That one is just the I need the second one. Okay. Oh wait. I need these circuits.
All right. I think I think I know enough of the song now to... I was having a little trouble with it in the beginning, Wolfpack, but I think I got it now.
Well, let's hear it, babe.
Yeah, that's a really pretty song. Yo, glad you liked it. I love that emote. I remember when I was first going through like all the 7TV emotes, I was like, okay, where are all the cat emotes that I can add? Bedtime. So glad we don't have mob spawning on anymore.
Right, you would have died.
I definitely would have died. Right. Oblivion frame got a little bit low while we were playing the piano. Everything's fine, chat. We're just living on the edge over here. Bruh, is that a flying whale? Dude, the different biomes that you play through in this game, they're kind of nutty. It's pretty awesome. It's interesting, like I hadn't really thought about it much, but I don't know how it puts, like, the game pulls off, like somehow the game pulls off all these biomes somehow connecting to one another.
They're so
in a way that,
pretty, though.
yeah, in a way that kind of makes sense. Like, I don't know, like somehow the game sold it to me. And I don't think that necessarily was an easy thing to pull off.
And hey there, Dream Master. How you doing?
What's up, Dream? How you doing today? We're doing a little modest bee breeding at the moment.
Hopefully not breaking any more Oblivion frames.
Yeah, we broke one Oblivion frame. Whoops. Thankfully, we have two more. What game are we we're talking about? Expedition 33. Just came out a couple days ago. It is on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, definitely check it out. I think it's probably one of the best turn-based RPGs to come out in a pretty long time. Like, probably is. I haven't tried that new game that's by the development team that does Persona. I think that new one came out last year. I would not be surprised if it's kind of measures up to that level at least. Definitely worth checking out. Okay, how do I want to do this? So we got austere. Okay, so I'll probably take the austere princess and then put in monastic with it. I'm at HP as well, but not doing bees right now. Yeah, I mean, as you know, it's a whole can of worms. Kat is overdoing all the GregTech stuff. Just got an implosion compressor. I think she's working on trying to get the EV circuit assembler, or not the EV, sorry, the HP.
The HP circuit assembler.
So we can make IV circuits. Eventually go to the moon.
Yeah, we've still got quite a bit left to do in HP, but thankfully we're not doing this like the Neo Tokyo run where we're like completing all of one page before moving on to the next tier.
Yeah, what do they call it? Yeah, Quest Master, yeah. Hope
we still have quite a bit in these to do as well.
Hope your run's going well though, Dream. What happened to your stream last Thursday? Yeah, we didn't have one. I was trying to explain earlier, King Cam, maybe you missed it. I was sick. I was definitely not feeling it. I mean, we were like, I don't know, 30 minutes away from doing stream, and I had to walk into the room and tell Kat, like, I don't think I can do this. Really hate missing streams, but everything's good now.
I hate when you like accidentally like scroll on the wrong tool.
Oh god, yep. I've done that all the time. Metaphor Re Fantasio, that's it, yep. Yeah, heard nothing but good things. Didn't it win a couple awards at the Game Awards, I think? Yeah, no real requirements for this one. Yeah, we can just pop it in. It should just go. From seeing only 2 biomes, it's like Elden Ring's distinct biomes with somehow more personality. Yeah, very colorful. Very, unlike Elden Ring, like, you know, much less of the browns. Elden Ring has a lot more browns in it, not in a bad way. It's just different.
Oh, I don't know if you saw, babe. Nine played Elden Ring for the first time, I think last night.
Oh, yo, on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Okay, what are the requirements for this?
I am still a little too scared for Elden Ring.
I'm worried that you would get frustrated easily. I think you should try it. Like, I
mean, after I saw Adidio's playthrough of it, I was like,
dude,
no.
Okay, no. You can't be worse than Adidia, okay? Don't worry.
But I had that same luck getting hung up on stuff. I mean, like, I saw him when he was like in this room and he was like trying to go like uphill, and there's this like strong thing like in the middle of the room, and it like reaches out at him and like shoots things at him, and he gets like hung up constantly on this like hill, and I'm like, oh, that would be me.
He went to an area that he had no right going to early on. Yeah, should not have done that.
All right.
Try it, but know what you're getting into. It would definitely be like probably would end up being a one-time like stream, like, how would you describe it? I don't know. Just like, hey, everybody have fun watching Cat suffer. Oh god.
Suffer. That's the best way to put that.
Chad, this is one of those this is one of those fertility 1Bs, the secluded.
You will run into that a lot with the bees.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what is the best way to approach this. Probably trying to throw force drones at it.
Have you not gotten a Majestic yet?
Oh, we do have Majestic. I don't know if...
And I do believe...
Oh, it does have 4. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Majestic is usually the one I use for my breeder bee.
Yeah.
But I think that the Adidia bee, I'm blanking on the name
Machinist?
of the bee. Yes, I think that one is 4 times fertility as well, right?
No, is it? Unless it like messed up in the bee breeding process for me.
Like, I haven't looked at it, but I thought I heard someone saying that that one was a 4 times.
Okay, well, regardless, we'll just go with Majestic, and, I don't know. Hope and pray this doesn't get screwed up. I mean, we can make another secluded. It's not that big of a deal, but... yeah.
Uh-oh. Nova says, mining on Io now. Heck yeah. Hope my nano suit will let me on Venus. I forget. Like, I remember we needed something special to go to Venus, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't think your nanosuit will. No. You need something that has the word spacesuit in the tooltip. So it can be any of these things right here. Now, there is nano boots of the Voidwalker that will do it. Generally, though, you have to make like a quantum suit that will give, see, it says provide spacesuit capability. You want that. What else can you do? I'm trying to think. There is an actual like spacesuit from Galaxy Space that you can use as well. Okay, yeah. So if you have that, then you should be fine, yeah. And that only applies to Venus and I think one other planet. I can't remember which one. There's only like 2 places that you need that. By the way, chat, it's not looking good over here for our secluded queen. Let's see. Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, okay. The drone has 4/4. The princess is still struggle bussing. All right, come on, you got this. Uh-oh. Okay, 1-4-1-4. And we're really rolling the dice on this one here. Okay. Secluded 4/4. Let's go. Yo. That's huge.
That is so good.
We got the Majestic out of it completely. It's pure secluded. There's still a chance that we might lose the 4/4 from this because we're doing a 4/4 with a 1/1 fertility wise, but it's looking better. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at all those drones. Okay, we're 1/4 now on the princess. Not the best. Looks like we're 1/4 on all these drones. Okay. Oh, we got several we can throw at it now. It's very good. Yeah, Chad, if you're ever wondering how to get, like, you know, certain stats onto a bee, it's trial and error like this. Eventually you end up making, like, a breeder bee that you try to get, like, all the good stats on your favorite bees this way. This is all before you get, like, the advanced mutatron and the gendistry stuff and, like, LUV and ZPM. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, we got the 4/4 back on the princess. That's huge. And 4/4 on the drone. Cat, it's done.
Yay, congrats.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
It'll be so nice when you actually get the mutatron, so you can just quickly pop those.
Oh, dude, I know, right? Yeah, because this is a little bit cringe, right? But
buckle in, you'll be doing that one for a while.
Worst case scenario, Chad, I could have gone all Majestic, and then I had 2 more secluded drones I could have thrown at it, and basically tried again. But
ooh. Wolfpack bringing up Cracker Barrel. Haven't eaten there in a long time.
Oh, yo, same. I'm not a huge fan. It's okay.
Like growing up, I used to love eating there, but then I worked there like right out of high school, and I used to eat the chicken and dumplings like all the time when I was there, and now I'm just like burnt out. It's like it's a taste I have not been able to like get again. But they do have like other good food there. With Benny's mod, many things can done before you reach Gendustry.
There's definitely a lot that you can do without it, for sure. Dude, the things like the Oblivion frame, like, facilitate so much of this, honestly. It'd be such a painful grind, otherwise.
And just wait till you get to the blood magic stuff and get those frames of frenzy.
That I'm looking forward to, yes. Okay. There we go. Got like 19 drones. That should be enough. Alright, got that one down. Now that we need Hermetic, Monastic, and Secluded. Let's grab a Monastic. And I think we might need to return to our normal biome here. So I'm going to have to move all this stuff back over here. Pop the electrical stimulators back here. Eventually we'll make a bunch more of all this stuff, chat. I'm just trying to use up all of Cat's HV circuits at the moment.
Yeah, please don't, because we don't have very... Like, we have 2 more left.
Yikes. Yikes a bee. Didn't you
Yeah,
used to say that all the time?
Yes, I did used to say that all the time.
I don't understand what that means exactly, but since I'm messing with bees, it seemed kind of appropriate. Yikes a bee. Anybody ever heard that, chat? I think Cat just made it up.
I actually got it from a movie.
Oh, wait, what movie?
How to Win a Date with Tad Hamilton.
The hell kind of movie name is that?
It was really funny, and the cast was really good.
Is that like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
I mean, you could probably equate the two.
Okay.
But it was really sweet. It was more like a childhood friends, and the girl that this guy grew up in love with, he hadn't like quite confessed to her yet, and then she wins like this nationwide contest to win a date with some like movie star, and then he's like trying to compete with the movie star for her affections.
Sounds like my kind of movie. Let's put that at the top of the list. Put that above Fifth Element.
Yeah, I was about to say we were supposed to watch The Fifth Element for our little anniversary movie, and maybe I should make it How to Win a Date with Tad Hamilton instead.
No, okay. Look, no. Why? This is entirely unnecessary.
Like, please no.
Not enough item output space. Oh, we're full on benzene and stuff. Nice. Okay.
Your eye. Purple. Okay. I was so confused for a second. I was like, but I thought I had the right thing in here.
Alright, let's make some drones, chat. Y'all know the drill by now. Oh no, is it a frickin' 1 fertility again? Dude. Really?
And you're keeping up with the health of those frames,
Yes,
right? You're not going to lose another one.
I literally
right?
just prepared it, okay?
Okay, good. Just making sure. I'm going to like pick on you forever about that.
Oh god. Several mistakes were made today. Okay, I guess let's see if we can do the same thing to this again. I hate these being on 1x. Like, I really don't want to keep them that way. I could get away with it. I could just leave it, but I don't know. Nah. No, we're gonna fix this. Uh-oh. That's not good.
What happened?
Okay. Well, the dominant trait went to Majestic, but that's okay. That's okay. We're fine. Yeah, it's fine. This one may not go as well as the last one. Hey, Panda, what's going on?
Hey, Panda.
How are you today? Oh, we did get 4X on here, though. Oh, baby. Here we go. Big bucks, no whammies.
Doing pretty good. We are in HV. Ben's doing the bees.
I'm all Greg. Pleased to meet you. Do you love me?
Oh.
Are you playing your love games with me?
Yo, Panda, 5 months in a row. Yo, thank you, dude.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Hope you had a good weekend. I assume you're working today? Per usual? Cat, I think we just got this. Yeah, thank you again, Panda. Effect, repulsion. What the hell is repulsion?
Does it like push you away? I don't remember.
Oh no, I don't remember this at all. Yeah. Interesting.
I do love like all the different things that bees can do, but it's hard to like remember everything.
Yeah, except for certain things like.
I mean,
like when it, when it eats blocks.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. I know, like I was thinking about like when they drop mobs on you. Of course, I would think that first. But then on things like Ross Run, that's going to be like really handy having that feature. We can get some of those mobs.
Yeah, very true. I would have never thought of that.
Oh, check it out. Panda got off early today.
Hell yeah.
Always nice getting off early, right? The wrong machine.
Oh man, chat, we're going to be so close to explosive today. I just don't think we're going to quite get there. It's okay though.
Well, you can explode yourself tomorrow.
Okay. Dude, I will not have a repeat of what you did. Okay.
I hope that you do.
No, I know you do. I know you hope. It's not happening.
Oh, that was so bad. Let's see. Let me find it real fast for those that haven't seen it.
Oh gosh, yeah. Most people have seen it by now. King Cam knows.
I love that on the featured clips, it has like an emote above it and it's got the clown. That's so appropriate.
You have not? Oh, surely you've seen this clip. Okay, if you haven't, Kat's gonna post it.
Yeah, I'm just about to post it.
This was back in Neo Tokyo. Actually, you might not have been around. This was back like, I don't know, like July of last year or something like that.
It was so painful.
Alrighty. Chat, we got Hermitic all sorted out. Very nice. Now we can make Certus. We need Lapis with Hermitic. Oh, dude, I don't know if we have Lapis. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, Imperial and Demonic. Okay, we can make that happen.
I know people were laughing at me. They were like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
Oh, God. Okay, let's go grab... actually, we just grab Rocky Princess right here. And then we'll just kind of force this princess into an Imperial princess, and then we can go get a demonic from the Nether. Right here. Perfect. And then were there any weird biome specific things? Okay, we do need a lapis block. Hold on, I want to make sure that this doesn't... We can't lose another Oblivion frame. Cat will never let us live it down. Chat will never let me live it down either.
And you guys better not.
Did the bee drop the TNT? No, she
No.
So you had to put it down underneath as like a foundation block in order to get the explosive bee.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was trying to remove it, or I don't know what she was thinking. But...
I was trying to remove like one of the alveary blocks to replace it with something else. Like I don't remember what I was trying to put there.
You knew not to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying not to hit the block, and I was even like consciously like, okay, I have to stop mining as soon as this breaks. And I still did it. And I was like, oh God, did I really just do that? And that's why I was like, oh God. And then I was like, do I have enough time to run, or am I just screwed?
No, you're just, it's over. It was so over. Okay, we need a lapis block. Go to the compressor real quick. This might be one of the last bees we do today,
It
chat.
is live.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Gotta get your fish.
Dude, I gave up on fishing a while ago.
How could you give up on fishing?
Fruitless enterprise. Yeah, Didier seems like he's back to kind of a regular schedule again. A little break goes a long way.
Yeah. I'm glad that it was a very short-lived break.
Yeah. Ruckus. Yeah, Ruckus is a great streamer.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't followed his world recently. I forget where he is at progression wise. Okay, let's double check this chat. Lapis Lazuli, precise mutation chance, just normal. This should be good. Yeah, do it. And then once we get Lapis Beat, like I think the rest of these should be fairly straightforward. We just got to get up to Ruby. Once we get Ruby, we can get Firestone, and then Firestone with coal is explosive. So we'll probably do like the rest of this beginning of stream tomorrow. Then we'll have Explosive Bee. Oh, we do need to get an Industrial TNT. We need to make one of those. And then I need to do it somewhere where like I can like actually set the explosion off, because chat, I'm pretty sure once you put down Industrial TNT, there's no way to pick it back up, right? Like you have to blow it up at that point. Oh, HV automating stuff, nice. Oh, there we go, chat. Lapis, easy. What flower do you need? Oh, you need nether. That's funny. Okay. Oh, and thank God it has a fertility of 2. Okay. Let me go repair this Oblivion frame, actually.
Yeah, you know, that is probably like the one thing that aggravates me about the bees the most is like when you start getting more like the advanced, quote unquote, advanced bees, it's like all ×1 fertility.
Yeah. I mean, at least we know how to fix that these days, but yeah, it could be quite finicky and annoying. Alright, Cat, I've got another jar of instrumentum over here. Whenever this one runs out.
Okay.
I still need to do that, the shared jar thing, whatever that thing is called.
Yeah, that is so nice.
Never made those before. Does Prism run Java 8 or 17? It can do both. It can run basically any version of Java that you have on your computer. Or does Prism like have any native Java in it? I don't know. I feel like you have to have Java installed separately, right? I honestly don't remember because I've had Java 8 on my computer for the longest time. Planning to update to 2.7.4. I assume Twist supports 2.7.4 right now, doesn't it? I haven't actually looked. We're still on 2.7.3. Just haven't really felt the need to update yet. What are you doing these last couple minutes, Kat?
So, you know, I got the natural gas being mined up right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or drilled or whatever. So I'm changing up this little system that I had built over here. Now, like, work for that. So I was able to get rid of 2 machines, and now I just put it right into this.
Oh, because you just use sulfuric gas direct, or you just use hydrogen directly on it? Or how does that work?
The natural gas.
Oh, okay, right. So you don't need to like the distillery, like in between, basically.
Yeah, I think it was a distillery, and it was another machine as well. So I was able to get rid of those.
It might have just been a thing that put it into cells or something.
Maybe, yeah, I don't even remember. But it's nice I was able to get rid of those. So now I'm gonna go grab the natural gas and put it over here and start making some more sulfuric acid, because I need that to be able to make more of these plastic circuit boards.
Dude, my computer is like not happy in some parts of the space. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on.
And that is really weird, because it's like where you show you're dropping frames, I go over to the same area and I'm not dropping them.
Okay, chat. One more B. Did want to get the Certus Quartz B. I don't... Oh, we do have some. Okay. Let's get a block of Certus Quartz real quick. Is it 9 or 4? I can't remember. Oh, it's just 4. Okay. Pop this into the compressor real quick. And then anything else that we need for this? Mutation, blah, blah, blah. Normal. Wait, why did that say nether? Oh, that's the flower. Okay. Let's see, we need lapis and hermetic. Got plenty of those. Change out this block. We've made some really good progress on the beast today. I'm really happy.
Yeah, you really knocked out a lot. And King Cam says, now what files do I need to copy across again? Do you remember, baby?
I don't remember, but I know that there's that GTNH. Well, first of all, I mean, it depends on if you're doing a server or not. There's a GTNH wiki page called Installing and Migrating. I have to reference this all the time when I'm like updating and stuff. Definitely recommend that one. Yeah, single player. That should be, that article should cover both single player and server, I think. Okay, need a nether flower over here. Okay, have a little sleep. There we go. And we'll have Certus Quartz, and I'll probably do it for today.
This is not wanting to come out.
Well, it looks like you have a pump facing toward it, which you don't need if you're gonna use the automatic output.
Well, I was trying to do that and it wasn't accepting it, so that's why I was like, oh well, let me put a pump there.
You guys know how to farm coconuts with some farm? Yeah, I think the only way that you can do that, Ranzu, I believe, is with the forestry farm. So these blocks here, the farm gearbox, I would recommend looking up like just forestry farm. Like there, you know, there's like this FTB wiki article. I don't know how useful this would be, but there's not really a lot of documentation inside like the quest book in GTNH on how to work that. But it is functional in this version. And I'm don't quote me again, but I'm pretty sure that is probably the only way you can automate farming them. Maybe anybody in chat could confirm that. Any knowers about the forestry farm and harvesting fruit off of trees? Oh God, what the hell is that? Yeah, yeah. It's a bit of a rabbit hole for sure. Now that used to be one of the only options, like back in the day, like in like older mod packs. I remember using those for different farms a long time ago. One of those things you don't touch for a while and then you just forget how it works, though.
I always have to pull up a wiki or a video to refresh my memory on that.
Yeah, Dream, because there's like still a couple of uses. Like people will bring it up every now and then. Also, I know there's supposed to be a way that it integrates with botany. If anybody's ever interested in botany, yes. I feel like it's a little, black swan of the pack. The botany.
I love botany.
Yeah, Cat's a big botany fan. We couldn't get it to work with the forestry farm. There was a little bit of documentation online about like how to make that happen, but we couldn't get it to work for some reason.
Yeah, for seed oil, I ended up going the pumpkin route because it was easier with the crop manager. But
I know Sean did that with the forestry farm on Vanguard. Had some good success, yeah.
And I think even Value preferred that as well, or like using that forestry method, not with coconuts, but with something else. But then if you go with bees, the machinist bee now drops that, isn't it nut dew?
Yes, for seed oil.
And that is really, really good for seed
once you
oil.
get there, that's definitely the way to go, yeah. Alrighty. I think that is gonna do it for me today, Kat. Anything else going on in your end that you want to talk about? Or no?
I think it is time for me to finally rework this area, get rid of this 10 item pipe, and pull out the good old item conduit. But I think I know what I have to do because like we've got the hydrogen that's sitting in here. For some reason, I guess you can't put like a fluid into this part with the tank. So I think I'm going to have to put that in cells and then that will carry over with like a conveyor belt.
Yep. Which I think you were doing before with the other.
Yeah, with the other set, that is what I was doing. So I'll just have to mess with this a little bit, but I'll get it to work.
Add 3D view. I think that would really help for the farm. Yeah, the structure library, like visualization or whatever that is. Yeah.
That would be really, really cool.
All right, chat. We're going over to the man, the myth, the legend, Adidia. Yes, you heard that right. Adidia. We'll be back tomorrow, same time as usual, 1 p.m. Eastern. until then, y'all have a good night. Y'all take care, all right? Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for all the subs and the follows, and dude, y'all were awesome. Thank you so much. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Peace.